All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome to our Book It Kickstarter celebratory stream as we enter the final few hours of the Kickstarter campaign for Book It. We have far and away surpassed our goals, and we are just seeing how much we can raise in the last few hours. So thank you all for joining me. I'm going to have some friends, people from the Discord chat, who will be playing the game along with me. I just got to get them in. And then we'll play some games. Hey James, say overboard. Thanks again for the support. I'm going to put up the info for the Tabletop Simulator in our Discord channel. So if anybody is interested, they can join that if they like. Awesome, thank you, Overboard. I appreciate it. Getting things set up right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna post that link for the Discord into the chat. So if anybody is not in there already, and they can go ahead and join. I just gotta pop that up for some streaming on a few different avenues here. Tempted to back this for a family member that really likes wrestling but isn't into board games. It's a tough choice to make. I have had people who aren't big fans of board games. I put it this way: if you're really into one but not so much into the other, then the game is still gonna be okay for you. You know, we made it definitely to be a pretty heavy-duty strategic game. Sorry, I just got some feedback into my headphones there. We made it a pretty heavy-duty strategic game, and we also made sure that people who are just pro wrestling fans and weren't big fans of gaming, that it's easy enough to learn, easy enough to pick up, and that they'll still have a good experience with it. So
it's cool. What's up?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Not much, you.
Not much, James. All right, so you're in. I'm gonna put a call out here to see if anybody else wants to get into this first game. Will there be late pledges? Might be interested in backing once I get some feedbacking from them. There won't be late pledges, but we will be doing some sort of pre-order or retail sale of the game. So we're gonna have some copies left over from the manufacturer's order. So you'll be able to just like, we'll have info about pre-ordering the game or where you can get that from. I'm probably gonna try and sell it through Amazon.com too. So you'll definitely be able to get the game after the fact if you're not available to get the Kickstarter or what have you. All right, let me just pop up here. Alright, might get needles. Let's see.
Maybe. No, he's in the middle of Red Dragon.
What? It's just Red Dragon in. You got a lot of background noise going on there, Jim.
Sorry about that. Is it still going?
No, it's okay. It's just had stuff going on in your place. How dare you be a normal person?
Oh, I'm not.
let's go ahead and I don't know. We'll wait another second, see if anybody else jumps in. If not, we can start with just the two of us.
Fine either way.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we've played Heads Up yet, have we?
Me and you, no. I have someone else. Yeah, I find I either do really well or really badly.
Yeah. Yeah, Heads Up is, Overboard, if you've got Tabletop Simulator, then definitely, come on over. If you want, hop into the Discord so you can get in on the voice chat, and I'll definitely, for sure, will be happy to teach you the game.
Yeah, come on in, man.
The water's fine.
I'm slow as hell anyway.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then yeah, we're looking for. We can do up to 2 more players. So if you wanna do that, then definitely. My brain is fried. I made the mistake of like playing Magic: The Gathering for like 2 hours before I started the stream. I don't know why I did that.
Oh yeah.
That was Anna's.
Can't give you an answer.
Yeah, no. I played Magic: The Gathering for like 3 or 4 hours today. I played poker for 2 hours this morning. Like, I should not have done all of those things. Because my brain just melts. So if you can find 3 people and I can just sit out and instruct everybody, then that would be great too.
Whatever works. Increase my odds.
There you go.
And I still love the time I used Driving Buddy to pick up Fish and Shooter for free.
Oh yeah, that's... Driving Buddy is definitely a very good value card. You usually either get Katsuo Shuda or Bill Krieg are the 2 most popular targets, I think, for Driving Buddy.
Yeah, that was part of that game where everything went perfectly. Yeah.
Oh, this is the solo one where you made like 50-something rep?
Yeah, 59.
Yeah, I don't know. We're probably gonna redesign the board for the actual game. We're probably gonna make it look more square.
Yeah.
I'm kicking around the idea of making it like a quad fold board, so you put like the whole marketplace and the decks and everything on it instead of around it.
Makes sense.
I'm not sure if I want to do that or not though. But at the very least, I think we're gonna expand it, make it more square, and then we'll probably maybe try and do like 4 rows for the rep track, make it like, 50 something. I think that'll put
Hello,
up to
Mr.
53.
Apple.
Hey, that's me, Overboard Games. Hello.
Hey, Mr. Apple.
Got one person says that sounds absolutely amazing, so I'm gonna see if they can join.
Awesome.
Someone typing to me now, so I might get at least 2 people.
Awesome, sweet.
Yeah, just in and see if people are interested. It's kind of just go past midnight, but it's not bad for American times, is it? Or is it like times it for you now?
So on the East Coast, it's we're a little past 7 o'clock here. So
7:22 where I am, not far from Toronto.
cool. All right. Just ask people asking 2, 2, 3 players max.
And then Overboard, if you go to the Tabletop Simulator channel on the Discord, that has the login info for the game.
Oh, sweet. Sure thing. Awesome. Nice.
All right, I am going to step away very briefly just so I can grab some water. I will be right back.
Sure.
Oh, see you in a minute. Obviously, I don't know as much as Sam, but yeah, if you have any questions, I can maybe help.
Honestly, I literally know small amount of the game. I kind of saw it on Tabletop Simulator, and then I definitely saw it on Kickstarter for a while, and I'm surprised. I thought this had longer to go. I really did. I'm surprised this was.
It's like 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I think this is deliberately meant to be like a last push stream sort of deal.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I mean, you've gone over what you wanted, which is awesome. 22,000.
Well, it's him, not me. I just joined the game.
Ah, right. Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But it's cool though, because I'm looking forward to getting the physical copy.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome.
I'm just seeing if I can get a response from somebody.
Okay.
Like how I said, welcome. Welcome to your own chat.
Welcome.
Yeah. I'll send them to this Discord instead of you coming to mine. Make it easier.
Okay.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's some others who are planning on hopping in a little later on, but...
It's your game, it's your server. If it was the other way around, you know.
Question, can you hear the clicking of me scrolling on this thing?
Yup.
Okay, I'll stop doing that thing. That's probably super annoying.
No, it's not that bad. I mean, you can't avoid hearing, like, keystrokes and, like, scroll wheels and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
there's no avoiding
Yeah.
that.
I was mostly just looking at the Kickstarter page, though, so I really don't need to do that right now.
Is 5 minutes okay, guys? Got one person in 5
Sure,
minutes.
we can bullshit for 5 minutes. That's fine.
Sure.
That's cool.
That gives us some time, maybe, to get more people.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Awesome, man. It's good to see this. I just happened to hop onto the Tabletop Simulator before going to bed, and I was like, oh, cool, Bucket's playing. And I wondered if it was actually you guys, the person who made it, or just someone streaming it. And I was like, oh, it was you, so that's cool.
Yep, that's us. I think we're the only ones who are really streaming it right now. Every once in a while I'll hop in and I'll see people playing it every now and again, but...
I tend to get around to like try and stream most Kickstarter games if I can, but it's tough.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like every day it's like it's almost every 2 to 3 days I'll 2 to 4 days I will look on Kickstarter for print and play games to put into Tabletop Simulator to play them and stream them. It's like,
Oh, nice.
and it's hard because like some people back Kickstarter games, and we basically Overworld Games is basically that. We're a Twitch streaming Tabletop Simulator community based around playtesting, showcasing, and teaching games and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we've actually had Book It on Tabletop Simulator for 8 months or so now. We've had it on since October of last year, September of October last year.
When did your Kickstarter go live?
It went live WrestleMania weekend. So it went live last April. But I wanted people to kind of play test it from all over and whatnot, so I put it up way in advance. And we were actually like one of the featured games for the front page of Tabletop Simulator 1 week, and that got us like, you know, I think there's over 1,300 subscribers for the game total. So
Nice.
yeah, we were able to kind of build a pretty good community out of that.
Honestly, that's exactly what I think you need to do in this Kickstarter age is get a game out there, whether it's Tabletopia, whether it's Tabletop Simulator. I always recommend Tabletop Simulator, but I know there's money involved in Tabletopia. But I think you need to do it. I think it's almost, unless you're someone who is a publisher or someone who's well known, I think it's absolutely necessary to have at least a print and play of your game.
Yeah, and we have that too on the Kickstarter page. We have a print and play, and we have this. So I wanted to make sure that people could kind of look at the game and were able to play it before they made the choice of whether or not to buy it. So.
Well, yeah, I think it's a must. I think it's crazy that people don't make print and play files for games that should easily be print and play. Like a deck of cards, which have some things on them, which obviously have a. It's like I should be able to print and play that before I buy it. There's no reason why I shouldn't. I mean, make it in black and white if you don't want me to have it in color, so I don't get the full experience. I don't mind. I should be able to play the game.
That makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah. Like even games like level 99 games, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like they've got in their Kickstarter game out right now, and we're playing it on Tabletop Simulator like while it's being kickstarted, and we're playing the entire game in full color, high quality scan. It's like this is a company that's quite well known, and they're doing something like this for free, and it's how every company should be doing it right now. It really is.
Well, definitely, and it was easy for us too because I mean, obviously, you know, my first prototype copy was just printed off on my Works laser printer, basically, and thrown into sleeves. So I had all the files, and yeah, you know, like I could have made them black and white or made them text only or whatever, but you know what? If you were gonna print out a game and then play it and then not buy the game, then you weren't gonna buy the game anyways. So, you know, I would rather you just play it and enjoy yourself and maybe, you know, get around to picking up a copy when it's good for you than to
Yeah, I mean, what are we, the CIA?
yeah, exactly.
Too easy. Couldn't help it.
I know what you say, man. But yeah, it's like that. Like I sometimes don't trust Kickstarter a lot of the time. I mean, and some of the games like which you look for Kickstarter games on Tabletop Simulator or just in BGG, there's not many, not good ones, not many successful ones is the word to say, I think. Like that, you know, like Gloomhaven obviously got insane positive reviews. That was really good.
Yeah, I mean, and those are obviously coming from a lot of the companies that are gaming companies. They're already big publishers. They have a lot, you know, I have a little bit of experience with Kickstarter. I self-funded some comic books that I made, but beyond that, this is definitely the biggest project that I ever did. But we spent a lot of time and a lot of work, and we actually, you know, we went to New Orleans for WrestleMania weekend. We went to WrestleCon. We actually had a table there. Advertising it, so like we definitely put a lot of work into everything, and we're really happy that it paid off for us for sure.
Nice, yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's brilliant to hear, man. I look forward to seeing it. Are you going to be at any cons this year?
So based on the schedule for the production of the game, because the game's is set to be done with manufacturing and shipping out to people in like October, November, we're probably gonna miss like Gen Con and stuff this year. We will probably have things ready in time for PAX Unplugged. And then obviously, you know, we're shooting to go to WrestleCon again next year. But once we get into 2019, we'll probably be in that more steady con rotation. Still a pretty small operation, so probably won't be able to do like every one, but we'll definitely do more gaming ones where we kind of early on in the advertising, we kind of focused on more wrestling conventions and more wrestling like promotional channels than board game ones, because we're the only, you know, we're one of the only games existing in that space as opposed to having to compete with thousands of other board games. So
yes, and it's an interesting market to go for wrestling.
Yeah, and it's been responsible too. There's more of an overlap than people take it for too. So, you know, that's why I made this game to begin with. There's a bunch of my friends who were independent wrestlers. We were going on a camping trip, and they were all board gamers. So I made something that we could all just kind of have fun with, and it just kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah. And I haven't read much into the game. What's the main mechanic of the game? Is it deck builder?
So it is a deck building game. It's got a little bit of everything. It's deck building. It's resource management. It's resource management. So like money management, balancing victory points versus your money. So when we get into the game, we'll definitely show it to you. It's a little bit different than a kind of a traditional deck builder because your deck is kind of fluctuating. It's not constantly getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's a little bit different in that vein. We do have a third in. Ed showed up, so we do have 4. If you can't find anybody, then we can keep going.
I messaged the person who said 5 minutes, and I also just PM'd them, so it's been about 5 minutes. But hopefully they will drop in. I mean, I don't want to hold you guys up so long.
No, it's no big deal.
You know how it goes.
Ed, are you in the chat?
Sorry.
I'm here.
Hey,
I just muted. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Echo, I think I know you from TTS Club.
I don't associate myself with those people anymore.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Drama.
but I appreciate you knowing me. I hope you will find me in the future, not in other ways. I
Yeah, I
just
think
wanted to state that. I just wanted to state that anytime someone mentions that with me, I don't say shit as people, myself as people.
I don't play often with them, so I know I've played a few games with you though.
I appreciate that. Well, I've got my own server called Overboard Games now, so feel free to join that if you like.
Actually, I think we have each other as friends.
All right then, we have each other's friends.
Yeah, and definitely you know,
Yep.
link whatever you want in the chat, Overboard.
Oh, really? What the?
Of course, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll put my Discord link in. Then, do you want me to put it in the?
Do in the Twitch chat.
Cool. Where am I doing? There we go. Cool. Found it. Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, of course.
If
So
any of the other
I
people
kind of recognize your voice slightly.
who me,
Yeah, no, the 151. Yeah.
yeah, that I'm normally called Ed Valon.
I'd recognize that nasally drone anywhere.
Wait, Ed Villon. Yeah, Ed Villon. Yeah, I remember you now. Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, I remember. That's
Name
my,
typically looks like that. Hello.
Yeah.
All right, so we got plenty of people in here now. So
Awesome.
I'm willing to sit out if somebody else wants to play out. I can just watch. I'm playing a lot.
I'm planning on sitting because if we've got 4, so we'll just have to figure who's in. So we got James, we got Minato, you there?
Sheik, Shulk. I forget which one you. I forgot what the reference you go by.
And we got Piper in. Hello, Piper.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
Piper.
Hello, Piper.
And I am gonna jet because it's just getting close to 1 a.m. in the morning. So have an awesome game, guys. and,
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Have a great
Cool.
Kickstarter.
All right, thanks,
Have a
man.
good night.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Have a good night.
Bon voyage.
Okay, so we got 4 and me, so I can definitely run it. Piper, the info for the game, I may have gotten lost up in there. It's real complex. I'll put it in the Tabletop Simulator channel.
I did it.
Okay, you got it.
Well, you put it in general, James.
Oh, well, whatever. Wrong one.
That's fine. That's in general. Whatever.
There, now it's in both.
The server name is Buck?
The server name is Book It.
Oh, fuck, I didn't put half the shit. Okay.
Good job.
I should have just let you do it.
You should have. Probably should have.
Did that badly.
Good job, James.
Bravo.
Gorch, if you're sitting out, move your seat. I want that seat.
yeah.
I don't want. I don't want to be upside down. Or you could play and I'll sit out. one of
No,
the two.
that's fine. I like I said to these guys, I've been playing like Magic and poker like all day. My brain is completely fried. I don't know why I did that.
I'll say this, if nothing else, I am the absolute best at incompetence. You can't argue that.
Alright, I'm gonna flip the spectator here. Then we'll wait for Piper to join. Piper, have you played before, or is this your first time?
It's time.
First time. Okay, cool. Then we will teach you the game.
Shulk, are you gonna be green?
Actually, I'm gonna change to Game Master so I can move stuff around.
Don't touch my dollar bills when they fuck up.
Alright, yeah.
It's not a big deal. It's going to confuse the crap out of me. For some reason, my cursor's just not updating properly, so I have the pen cursor despite the fact that I can pick the shit up.
You're having all sorts of problems.
Yeah,
You, Paul.
at least Discord's working now.
Alright.
What color do you want me on?
So that's the last
Blue.
seat. What we can change the pawn to whatever. So the colors,
Whoop. That's not how you do
whatever
that.
you want to do. I'll change this pawn to pink here. There we go. Okay, y'all set to go.
Give me a second. I have to reorganize my money.
Oh, why'd you throw it all over the table like that?
I had to make it rain.
Rainmaker, Ed Vallon.
I thought it was the Rain Dragon.
Not in this case. He's the purple Rainmaker.
So what should I pull for your setup?
Okay, so everything that you need for setup is in front of you. You've got $25 in money, you have 6 local wrestlers, which are all jobbers, and then you have these 5 promotions. So I'll explain to you kind of the crux of the game before you select one of these, just to kind of give you an idea of how it works. So the game itself is split up into 6 turns. Each turn is split up into 6 phases. You're going to be each turn selecting the cities that you're going to be running in. Then you're going to move on to the signing phase, where you're going to choose wrestlers from a communal marketplace. So there's a marketplace of 10 wrestlers that gets laid out. So just to give you an idea of how that looks. And then everybody is going to have these wrestlers to choose from, and then once somebody signs somebody else, they get replaced. There's always 10 wrestlers in this marketplace. So each wrestler has a few different characteristics. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see 3 numbers. The first number is the star power. The star power is how famous the wrestler is. It has to do with how much money that wrestler will make you. The next number down is the work rate. Those are the boots, the boot icon. That is their work rate. That's how good of a wrestler they are. So the better wrestling you actually have on your shows, the better reputation you'll get from those shows. The more your reputation will increase. Then finally, we have the third, which is their cost, which is simply how much money it costs to actually sign them. And then the background color represents the styles of wrestlers. So there's 4 different styles of wrestlers. There's red, which is strong style, blue, which is sports entertainment, yellow, which is lucha libre, and purple is hardcore. And then there's also icons in the upper right-hand corner delineating all of those different guys. So what you're looking to do is you're looking to sign these guys to your promotion. Then you're actually going to be running the show, pairing up wrestlers into matches. So you're going to have 5 matches on your show. You're going to collect money from ticket sales based on that star power. Your reputation will increase based on the work rate. And then at the end of 6 turns, the player with the highest reputation wins. So, because that's a lot to digest, if the other 3 guys wouldn't mind, if you guys just want to play like one demo turn so we can show Piper like how it goes, and then I can kind of do commentary for it, and then we can start a full game. Does that sound good?
Works for me.
Okay, that cool for you, Piper?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, cool. Do I have... Let me grab the promos, too. Give me a second here.
You guys want to roll the dice to go first, or are we just going to start going around the robin?
Why don't we just start with... Ed, we'll start with you.
Should we not be picking a promotion?
Yeah, so pick a promotion first. Or go ahead and just pick whatever promotion and put that in front of you for now.
This is just for the demo turn, yeah?
Yeah, so you guys will re-choose promotions, so don't, delete your cards, don't set them aside. So, Piper, the promotions basically just kind of... They represent the wrestlers that you're more than likely going to be kind of gravitating towards, and then they each have their own kind of benefit. So, like, hardcore wrestlers in a hardcore promotion are better wrestlers. Strong style guys in a strong style promotion are cheaper to sign. Sports entertainment guys make you more money because their star power goes up. Lucha Libre wrestlers are more expensive for everybody else but you because they kind of want to stick in their own areas. And then there's hybrid, which is kind of a mix of different things. Generally, I recommend staying away from that for the first pick. It's a little bit more advanced, but it's basically just kind of allows you to forgo going to one specific style, and you can kind of choose whatever you like. So... Alright, so we'll start it off. You guys have gotten the promotions. So normally everybody picks a promotion and they put it face down in front of them, and then we all reveal them at the same time. For this one, these guys just kind of grabbed promotions just to start off with. So we'll start off with the venue phase. So you have these 13 promotions to choose from. and we'll kind of get into what they each individually do as kind of people pick them. But if you go ahead and read through them, you can see the different things that they do. Like, obviously, Philadelphia kind of leans more towards hardcore wrestlers. Montreal, Mexico City goes towards Lucha Libre wrestlers. Tokyo favors strong style wrestlers. And then there's kind of ones that are good, like Utica boosts your local wrestlers, which are the gray guys that you start off with. So there's different strategies that you can kind of pick. So, Ed, go ahead and make your first
one question for Piper. Have you played tabletop before, Piper?
I have a very limited knowledge of it.
Okay.
Here's a bonus tip to help you read these cards. Hold Alt when you're hovering over something. Hold Alt. That's going to help you greatly.
Okay. So you're picking London first, Ed?
Yep. I'm going to just do this for shits and giggles since it's bonus round.
Okay. So London has a special effect where these black dirt sheet cards right here have no effect on him. We'll get into these in the signing phase. So that'll have to do with Ed's. Now, James chose Montreal. Montreal basically means that any hardcore wrestlers and strong style wrestlers are both.
I'm just gonna put my money over here to take it back.
Okay, that's fine.
So
for James, in addition to all strong style wrestlers costing one less, all hardcore wrestlers cost one less as well. So.
Cool.
And Shulk is going with Orlando, which makes their local wrestlers get +1 work rate, so they're going to be better wrestlers overall. So now that everyone has chosen their venues, then we're going to go ahead and lay out the marketplace. So again, these are the initial 10 wrestlers they have to choose from for their promotions. So in the signing phase, each player... it kind of goes round robin style around the table where everybody does one action and then it goes back around to the first player and then they kind of repeat the process until everybody is either out of money or everybody has just decided they're done with the phase. So the different actions that you can take in the signing phase, and they're listed on the board over here too if you forget them. So the first one is you can sign a wrestler from this marketplace. So you can basically just pay the cost of the wrestler and then add that wrestler to your roster, to your promotion for one show effectively. The second thing you can do is you can do what's called pushing a jobber. So you have these jobber cards, which are not very good. If you look at them, they have no star power. Their work rate's very low. But they stay with you for the whole game. Your local guys stay with you no matter what. These independent guys kind of come and go. If you spend $3, instead of sending an independent wrestler, you can instead exchange one of these guys for a journeyman, and then this will be in your deck for the remainder of the game. And they're better wrestlers. They actually make you a little bit of money, so you want to try and invest in your local guys early on if you can. Additionally, you can spend $3 and purchase a special announcement card. So these cards are cards that will benefit you positively in some sort of way. So like card subject to change, it'll basically allow you to rearrange the show that you've laid out into the most ideal matches you would want. To give another example, viral video. If you have a match with a really high rating on your show, then you get extra reputation because, you know, it kind of made the rounds on YouTube or whatever. In addition to special announcement cards, you can also spend $2 and buy a dirt sheet card. Now, these are cards that will negatively affect your opponents in some way. So, like Drowning in Bills will cause somebody to lose a journeyman and have to have them go back to a jobber. Held Up will cause somebody to have to pay a wrestler's cost a second time after they've already paid it when that person has already kind of organized their show. However, there are... in this deck of cards, cards called Lousy Reputation, which is kind of the danger of choosing dirt sheets, is that if you draw too many of them, you will hit this and it will cause you to lose reputation because kind of words gotten around that you're being a jerk. Now that's where London comes into play, is that Ed's venue causes him to be immune to the effects of any of these cards. So he can't...
So,
yes.
Are they played the minute you buy them?
No, they will say in red when you can play them. So like
these are played immediately.
Yeah, some of them will say if they may say play anytime. They may say play at the end of a certain phase. Right now we're in the signing phase right here. This is the one that we're kind of discussing.
But
Oh,
if you draw a lousy reputation, it's immediate.
Yes, you have to
Yep.
play that one because it says play it immediately.
Okay, so otherwise they go to your hand?
Yes, so they go to
Yes.
your hands. You can have you can have a maximum of 5 of the 2 combined. So you can have up to 3 special announcements and 2 dirt sheets, or 3 dirt sheets and 2 special announcements. But you can never have more than 3 of one of these or 5 of the 2 combined.
Got it.
Okay. So let's go ahead, and it looks like Ed made his first pick. Ed picked up You Are Welcome for his sports entertainment promotion. So now it's James's pick.
So I just signed him, and if you look at the card, I just paid his $3, broke it 5 in half, and took 2 more bills. We'll work on the rest of that guy later.
Okay, James signed King Kokeshi. And he gets replaced with Namor. Shulk's turn. Shulk picks COD to Angelo. And he gets replaced with Last Gory Dodd. Now, in order to put on a full show, you have to have at least 10 wrestlers, because you have to put on 5 matches to put on a full card that's considered. So you have 6 local guys to start off with. When you're signing these wrestlers, you want to make sure that you sign at least 4 independent wrestlers. You need to have at least 10 people in your roster to put on a whole show. You can put on a show with less matches, but you lose reputation for each match under 5 that you have. Just remember, you start with 25. Paul, can you reset the board? Why?
You can either reset the board when we're done with the round, or we make our own money back.
Okay, well, just take your money back or whatever.
Yeah, whichever one's faster.
I guess I could just reload the game too, but it's probably just
Yeah.
putting the money back would be just as quick.
Either way.
Okay, so again, Ed signed Whisper for his second pick. So, even though he is a sports entertainment promotion, you don't have to sign just sports entertainment guys. These guys are looking to get people who have obviously higher numbers or better. Also, the wrestlers in a match do get bonuses if they have the same stats. So if they have the same number star power or the same number work rate, they get a little bit of an extra bonus to that. So we'll get into that in the later turns, but that's what they're kind of looking for when they're signing these wrestlers.
We are?
Well, you're supposed to be.
That would explain why I can't beat you.
And then everybody starts off the game with $25, and it goes around until, like I said, you can take your action or you can pass the phase. If you pass the phase, then you're out for the rest of that phase. You can't take any more actions. And we just saw Shulk upgrade one of their jobbers to a journeyman. So that's what they did with their action. I'd pick Brian Golem. He was replaced with Bud Drinker.
I just broke up a 10.
Okay.
At any point in the game, if you have a giant bill you want to break up, Piper, just feel free to grab the money from the bank. Just make sure you put your other guy away.
And you can break reality.
What can I do?
You can break reality.
By having the giant stack of ones?
No, by having Essex fight Whisper.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I could. But, I mean, I have London.
I don't know.
Alright, so Ed is buying a dirt sheet card. So yeah, you just add that right to your hand when you get it. Oh, and he gets the lousy reputation, but because he's in London, he does not get affected by dirt sheets, so his reputation does not decrease.
Did you shuffle that?
Yeah, shuffle it plenty.
Goddamn.
Did waste $2 though. So.
Yeah, that's the only issue with that. But hey, practice round.
James, you won?
No, yeah, I grabbed from the wrong deck, though.
What in the world?
Nice job. I mean, you didn't really have to shuffle it.
Yeah, I didn't want you seeing who was coming.
I mean, it's just like the debuts nowadays, it gets
Leaked
ruined.
on the
By...
internet.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what happened.
So Shulk is going straight lucha libre right now. Still, the other two guys. Well, James is his hardcore wrestlers count as strong style wrestlers, so he is still
Because
kind
of
of
Montreal, yeah.
he is still.
Did you shuffle that?
I definitely shuffled them, and there weren't two in a row to begin with.
God damn! What the hell?
That's funny.
Got that out now.
Alright, it's my turn. 3 of those. Oh, that.
Yeah, I think most of them are doing the smart strategy of upgrading your jobbers early. I'm just kind of throwing this game away.
Yeah, as a good rule of thumb, you want to try and get at least a couple journeymen into your roster first turn and replace them with jobbers, because the earlier you get them into your roster, the more of a return they have, because you'll have them for all 6 turns if you get them early.
Hey, I could be here now.
What's that?
No.
Hey, I could be here now because the game of Red Dragon Inn ended. Because,
Thank you for gracing us with your presence, Leedles.
sounds about right.
What the fuck?
Also, that does sound about right.
I kind of want to shuffle this deck because I think you rigged it, you bastard.
How did I rig the deck?
There's no way 3 cards are at the top
It's
of the deck.
mathematically.
Okay, actually, hold on.
definitely
I need a
possible.
freaking. I need a.
Clearly not.
I need to chat with this guy because holy.
Clearly, it's
Yeah,
not
you did your special
mathematically
cheating
possible.
shuffle, obviously.
It's the cheaty shuffle.
Yeah, you pressed R twice instead of 3 times.
You did up, up,
There's
down,
not
down,
enough
left, right, A, B,
95.
A, B.
Don't you just
Okay.
love how completely neat and well handled my
Did you go, James? Or Schultz?
Yeah, I won. Buy another dirt sheet, buy another dirt sheet, buy another dirt sheet, buy another dirt sheet, buy another dirt sheet.
Get a special announcement. We're showing off mechanics. I may as well.
Okay. So yeah, James spent $3 and got a special announcement card.
Yeah, it doesn't play this turn anyway.
Shulk, I think it's your turn.
I pass.
Okay. So Shulk passes. Ed's gonna get another dirt sheet.
I pass. I got $1 left.
Okay. So now that Ed, are you passing too? You're out of money.
I'm out of money. All this over here doesn't exist.
Okay. So now that we have everybody is passed in the signing phase, then we move on to the booking phase. So everybody takes the wrestlers that they signed, adds them to their local wrestlers, and then that makes their roster for the turn. What they do is they shuffle that up, and then they draw their opening hand. So they draw a starting hand of 6 cards. And let's go ahead and do this one by one, guys. We'll start off with you, Ed. Just so. And if you want, could you lay out your cards on the table? Okay, so this is Ed's opening hands. So what he's looking to do is he's looking to pair off wrestlers based on again whether they match in numbers, whether they match in work rate, or in this case whether they match in style. Okay, so what happens is that if the wrestlers have the same style, so Horror Show and Brian Golem are both sports entertainment, you would, if they have the same style, you would draw 2 additional cards into your hands. So, you know, you would basically give yourself kind of more options for booking your later shows. However, if they are the same style as your promotion, so these are sports entertainers in a sports entertainment promotion, he gets to draw 4 cards. So he gets to basically draw the rest of his roster into his hands, and now he has the rest of his cards to choose from to plan out his show. So he's going to pair up the 2 independent wrestlers and then he's just going to pair off the jobbers in their own matches just to kind of fill out the rest of his show. The first turn, you're probably not going to have more than 4 independent wrestlers, and then you're just going to have to round out with local guys. So that was Ed's turn. We'll go ahead and move on to James. James, go ahead.
Shall I put mine on the board as well?
I'm just gonna play this because it says anytime and just a throwaway anyway.
Yeah, if you want to, James.
It does.
Oh, that's
This
me.
does. That does nothing.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no, that doesn't do anything to me right now. Yeah, because mine's about
Yeah. So
signing people.
right. So Ed did play a dirt sheet card. Lack of advertising causes his promotion to be blank. Technically, it does because if he plays.
Oh no, yeah, that still affects my
Yeah, because technically now he's no
draws.
longer a strong style promotion, so he would only draw 2 cards for putting these guys together. So
Yeah.
James is planning out his show. His first match, Lucy Fist versus Filipino Dave. Now these guys are both the same style because of Montreal. Go wrestlers and strong style wrestlers are the same. So normally in a strong style promotion, he'd get to draw 4 cards, but because Ed played lack of advertising on him, he is not a strong style promotion right now. He only gets to draw 2 cards. So he doesn't have as many options when planning out the rest of his show.
And because I don't have anything else that lets me draw, I just have to play what's in my hand.
Right,
Then I
so-
can draw 2 more.
Yep, so if you get to the point where you have no cards in your hand, then you draw 2 cards, and then that's your next match, basically. So you're kind of at the mercy of the deck at that point. Okay,
So that's my show.
so James got his show planned out. Shulk? Alright, so Shulk's playing his opening, and Shulk can just hold on to their hand. They don't need to do it face up. So if they're playing Mothman Martin and Sarah Star together, they can draw 4 cards because they're in a Lucha Libre promotion and they're the same style. And then they're going to plan out the rest of their show. And COD D'Angelo versus Bill Krieg. And then a Journeyman versus Journeyman match. And a Jobber versus Jobber match. And another Jobber versus Jobber match. Okay, so that is the booking phase. And if nobody has any special announcements or dirt sheets
I
to
do.
play. Okay, so looks like we have. All right, so it goes in the order of the first player. So Ed gets his first. I don't think it really matters at this point, but Ed is playing double booked on Shulk, which means Shulk has to replace their venue with a new venue. They don't have to pay the cost for that, but they have to switch out their venue. So Shulk just picked up Mexico City and is now in Mexico City instead of Orlando. So he gets that effect.
Not the
from
best
it.
choice. Not the best choice.
Not the best choice for you or for Shulk.
For me, because it's bad.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Ed played this, so this card effect is done. Now we have Shulk's, which is card subject to change, which now that we're at the end of the booking phase, this is when they can play that card, and that allows them to rearrange all of the currently booked wrestlers on your show into new matches. So he's just switching Sarah Star and COD D'Angelo so they match up a little bit better. And if no one has anything else to play, then we will move on to the ticket sales phase. Alright, so the ticket sales phase, this is what the show already laid out. This is where you collect money based on 2 things. Number 1, it's based on your reputation. If you have a reputation, you would get $2 for every point of reputation you have. But no one has any reputation at this point, so they don't get any money off of that. So they're just collecting money from their show at this point. So what you're doing is you're taking a look at the star power, so that's the number at the top with next to the star, and you're getting $1 for every star point in that match. So Horror Show versus Brian Golem makes Ed $7. Whisper versus You Are Welcome makes Ed $4, and then these 3 Jobber versus Jobber matches don't make him anything because nobody has any star power.
That was a great show. I made $11.
Actually, no, you're wrong, Ed. You get $3 more because Ed's in a sports entertainment promotion. His sports entertainers get +1 star power. So Horror Show has a 6 star power. Brian Golem has a 3. You Are Welcome has a 2.
I get $14. I forgot how to math.
Don't miss your triggers, Ed.
Yep.
Okay, and then moving on to
Nice.
James here, taking a look at his match. Lucy Fist versus Filipino Dave makes him $5. War Kawasaki versus King Kokeshi. Now, this is where we were talking about if the numbers match up, you get a bonus. So War Kawasaki and King Kokeshi both have 2 star power. So when wrestlers have a matching star power, they get an additional $2 on top of what they normally make because they're considered marketable. They're wrestlers of the same kind of popularity. People are more interested in seeing them wrestle each other because they line up better. So instead of making $4 from this match, James is going to make $6 from this match. And then finally, we have his Journeyman versus Jobber match. He makes $2 off of that and makes nothing for the Jobber versus Jobber match.
Oh, and Journeyman and Jobbers don't get bonuses.
Yes, they don't get those synergy bonuses. So even if you have 2 Journeymen against each other and they have the same star power, they don't get that extra bonus.
There is one special announcement card that lets you have it, though.
Yes, but we'll get to that if it comes up. Then we have Shulk. So Shulk put Mothman Martin versus COD D'Angelo. Now, because he's in Mexico City, all of his Lucha Libre wrestlers get +2 star power. They're all really famous. So Mothman Martin's a 5, COD D'Angelo is a 4, so he makes $9 off that match. Sarah Star is a 3-star power. Bill Krieg is a 4-star power, so he makes $7 off that match. And then the Journeyman versus Journeyman match, he just makes $4 off of. So he makes $20 total. Any questions so far, Piper? I know it's probably a lot to take in, but...
Pretty easy to follow.
Okay, cool, great. All right, I'm glad to hear that. So with that in mind, we're done with the ticket sales phase. Everyone's collected their money, so now we move on to the show quality phase. This is where it gets a little bit more mathy. So this is involving the second stat down. So this is their work rate. This is where we determine how good the wrestling of each match was. So what we do is we take the total of the work rate, and then we divide it by 2. So you're taking the average of the match, and that's the overall quality. So Horror Show has a work rate of 0.
And you round down if
Yes.
you're between numbers.
Yes, so you round that down. So Horror Show is a 0, Brian Golem is a 4, so that is a 2 quality match. The Whisper and You Are Welcome match, that is a 3 quality because 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then these 3 Jobber matches are all 1 quality each because 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then we'll get to the total and what those numbers mean at the end once we take a look at everybody's individually. So here we move on to James, Lucifer versus Filipino Dave. That's 6 total, divided by 2 is 3. The Journeyman match is 2 quality. Journeyman versus Jobber is a 1 quality because 3 divided by 2 rounded down is 1. Jobber versus Jobber is a 1 quality. War Kawasaki versus King Kokeshi, again, that's an odd number, so 5 divided by 2 rounded down is 2. And then taking a look at Shulk, Shulk has Mothman Martin versus COD D'Angelo, and this is where we get to the other matching stats. So if wrestlers have a matching work rate, after you've taken the average of their match to determine the quality, you add 1 on top of that. So these guys would normally have a 3 quality match, but they are considered compatible. They physically work together better because they're of the same skill level. So they kind of have better chemistry. That causes them to have a 4 quality match instead of a 3 quality match because they have that same number. Sarah Star versus Bill Krieg, that's 5 divided by 2, rounded down is 2, and then the Journeyman match is 2, and then the Jobber matches are 1 each respectively. So that's how you find out the ratings for the individual matches. Now what you do to increase your reputation is you take the total of all of those, and that is your overall show quality. So you take that number, you total it up, and then based on what it was, your reputation increases by that much. So Ed, what was the quality of your show?
8.
So Ed had a quality of 8, so his reputation goes up 1. James has a quality of 9, so his reputation goes up 1 as well. And Shulk had a quality of...
Dillinger's favorite number, 10.
That's right. So he has a 10. So everybody went up 1 reputation for that turn. But if anybody had like a 12 reputation or 12 quality, they would have gone up 2 reputation. So you go up based on the show, the overall quality of your match. And again, you need to have the most reputation at the end of the game to win. And the higher your reputation is, the more money you make off of just your name alone. So it kind of helps you in multiple ways. Other than that, it's just repeating that process for 6 turns. Then at the end of the game, what everybody does is they total up the money that they have left. You get 1 point of reputation for every $5 you have left in your bankroll. And then the person after the end of that with the highest reputation wins the game.
All right.
All right.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool.
Alright, you want to clear the board? Because we made a damn mess.
I can, let me see here. I could just reload it.
Give me a second.
Oh, too late.
No, I mean, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
In the game, I'll still be here to talk. I'm getting a few bugs.
Okay.
If they persist, I'll just deal with it. But I may as well try once before we
Okay.
start the main game.
No problem. Mark Adam Haggerty joined, the voice of the Book It promo video, and countless
back.
indies in the Northeast scene. Mark, what's up?
Hello.
Hello?
All right. I'm just responding to people in the chats. Oh, 512 backers. We're almost at 31,000. With 2 hours to go.
Am I the only person that sees Ed and Minx and Mix, sorry, on the
Nope.
wrong side?
nope.
Okay.
Yeah, Ed, you might have to reseat.
How do I do that?
I think if you just go to change color, it should let you sit down
Nope,
in the
I
right spot. There
got
you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
I
Cool.
know how to move the seats.
Okay.
I have the
So
ability
we
to
just
do
need
that.
to change the color of the pawns, and then we're
How
good.
do you think I do that every time we play, Paul?
Do what?
Change my color to purple every time because you never change the colors.
Well, I never pay attention to it. I don't pay attention.
I'm literally
to what
purple
you are.
every
I don't
time.
care.
Yeah, whatever works.
All right. So now that everyone's got that set, we just need to change. All right, all the pawn colors are set. All right, so just go ahead, Piper, and just pull those
Paul.
promotion cards into your hand. Yes, Ed. Oh, I'll do
we're
the
missing
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get them. So yeah.
Fix your game.
Also, so tabletop simulator tip: if you hover over any like deck of cards and you hit the number of cards you want to draw, it will pull them into your hand automatically.
Oh, I usually right click for that. That's
Yeah.
good to know.
And just don't do it quick. So if you type 1-1, you're gonna draw 11 cards. So don't do that very quick.
So here's
Unless you need to draw 11 cards.
London.
Yeah.
Here's the New Orleans promos. So yeah, you guys just go ahead, roll to see who goes first.
It's probably gonna be you. 5.
Well, it's going to be you.
Okay. Right into
Now,
the
does the first player get passed?
What's that?
Yes. It goes clockwise.
Okay.
So, round 2, I'm going to start. Round 3, James. Round 4, Shulk. Round 5, it'll come back to you, and I'll finish off round 6 as starting player.
Yeah. Yeah, so so go ahead and select your promotion. So just like, hover over the card you want to pick, hit F to flip it over, and then put it face down on the table. And then go ahead for that. Has everybody else got theirs? Okay, so now everyone's got their choices. Go ahead and flip them over. All right, so we've got
Oh.
one of each.
Yay!
So
Wow.
no one's competing directly with anybody else.
I'm
I
2
mean-
hours outside of Philly. I gotta represent.
Nice.
I mean, technically I am competing as hybrid, but hey.
And hey, there's no WWE, so we can't get squashed.
2 hours outside of Philly in what direction, Piper?
North.
Okay, I'm from Central New York. And,
Do you know where Little League World Series is held?
is that the? No. Oh, in Pennsylvania? No, I thought there was a spot because there's a spot in New York where there's like a big Little League training camp too. But
I've watched those games. I don't remember where the hell it's from.
I also
Shithole City. That's where.
I
The
work
name escapes me right now.
I work with a wrestling company in Lanesboro, Massachusetts, which is like on the western side of Mass. It's like an hour beyond Albany, which I think is probably a couple hours away from northern Pennsylvania. I'm not sure.
That's quite a bit away. I
Is
think
it?
it's 4 hours out,
Oh, is
probably.
it? Okay. My geography is terrible. Okay, so.
So is mine.
All right, so we've
Better
got
than me, I can tell you that those places exist. That's about it.
Yep, same.
we got our promotion set. So let's go ahead and go on with the venue phase. You have the first pick of venues. Obviously, Philadelphia is a really good choice for you, and because there's no direct competition for hardcore. So you see there's a cost in the upper right-hand corner there. You just got to pay that, throw that in the trash, and then that'll be Ed's pick. It goes to Utica.
All right. I don't think I
James
can afford Mexico yet, so let's go to Orlando.
and Shulk should probably go Minneapolis because that's what the last player usually does.
Don't listen
Not
to
forced
Shulk.
to.
You go where you want.
I mean, Montreal's not a terrible choice for him.
Nah.
Shulk's going Tokyo.
No, Tokyo makes way more sense. I forgot it was 2.
Yeah, Tokyo's too.
Yeah, Tokyo is 2, and he gets everything for cheaper, so...
Oh no, that makes perfect sense.
I'm surprised that more people don't go Tokyo first turn in Strong Style. I think usually because, like, they are going to go, like, local in some way or another, but... Alright, so everything's set. Let's go ahead and lay out the first marketplace. Double M, Bud Drinker, Cody Tyson, Rain Dragon, Ray Enigma,
There we go.
Adam Barcelona, Bill Krieg, Michael Lay, Federalis, Filipino Dave. So you get the first pick, Piper. You can choose whoever you want. Alright, going with Bud Drinker. Also, other friendly tip, if you hit Q or E, you can rotate the card 90 degrees.
Yeah, I always forgot.
No problem. It's like I said, we're just all kind of used to it. Alright, so you paid your $5 for that. Ed picked up
I did.
Federalis.
I did.
So Ed's hybrid, so Ed can kind of pick whatever he wants.
Yeah. Now remember, since James is Lucha, if you pick up a Lucha guy from the board, Piper, you have to pay an extra $1.
Right.
So Ray Enigma would be 7 for us, but it'd only be 6 for James.
How much money was I supposed to have at the start?
25.
$25.
25.
I was
then
missing
you
a
paid for your
1.
venue.
Shulk,
Weird.
did you go?
Oh no, yeah.
Well, no, you paid one
That-
for your venue.
I got Filipino
That's what it
Dave.
was. Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
Shulk did when he got Filipino Dab.
Filipino David.
Relative to Siva David.
Alright, double M.
All right,
Good.
Maya.
Jack Love. Now, obviously, you could pick up Jack Love here, or if you wanted, you could do one of the other actions, because Jack Love is pretty expensive. You may not want to spend all your money on bigger guys right away, because the return usually isn't like great in the early game. So
Yeah.
you could either buy Jack Love, or you could push one of your jobbers. You could pick
I will
up...
say, Jack Love in Philly will make your money back.
Yes, it will. It will, definitely. But you could also, you could push a jobber, you could buy a special announcement or a dirt sheet card, and that way the board would have a chance to change by the time it got back around to you again,
Yeah.
if you didn't necessarily want to.
Yeah.
How much is it to push a chopper?
$3. So it's the cost listed on the Journeyman.
Yeah, both options make sense. I'm just.
How do you quick turn cards?
Q and E.
Q and E. Right next to our names, there's 2 symbols, the lift weighting guy and the degrees number. The degrees is how much you turn.
Yeah, I turned that to 90. Was one of the first things I did when I started using tabletop.
Yeah, 90.
Oh, okay.
And the lift height is, you see how high you're holding up the journeyman card? You can either raise or lower that next to that degree symbol, depending on your preference.
Oh, okay. I thought that was always like for table flipping.
Now, table flipping is 2 to the left of that. Paul is a bastard. It's not letting us do that.
Alright, so... I picked up Katana there.
Go ahead, James.
Yeah, sorry. I think I'm just gonna take Dizzy here.
Just Gomez.
It's not like I'm deliberately citing the cheap lucha people, expensive your guys' board or anything.
You said it's 10 wrestlers for a full match, right?
10 wrestlers for a
Yeah.
full show, so you need to sign at least 4 independent wrestlers. And
Correct.
in addition to the local guys you have, so you need to sign 2 more guys to be able
Oh,
to put on
alright.
a 5-match show.
For every match you don't have, you lose 1 point of rep.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to always try and have that 5 guys, or that
There are some times where it's appropriate, like James deliberately didn't sign anyone while he was in Memphis just to get the $10.
yeah.
I was in a.
Yeah,
I screwed up turn 1. I was in a massive hole. It was my.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Whose turn is it? Show Piper?
I upgraded a jobber to a journeyman.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Piper's your go. $108 to go in the campaign.
Glad it's gone well.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, we're gonna be about 13,000 more than we asked for. So
Congrats.
thank you very much.
Yes, pretty good job. Very nice game. You can go, James. I pushed.
Yeah, I'm looking. No, I'm gonna get Ray.
Pulling down Ray.
Rude.
You call it rude, I call it glorious.
Boo.
Gladiator Lee is not supposed to be Bobby Roode, is he?
No.
Why? What?
But you just said
It's the
rude,
glorious
so
reference. That's why he
glorious.
asked, because someone made the glorious reference.
Yeah.
I've definitely had some weird. Who was it? Was Lidl's thought Brian Golem was Billy Gunn?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
to be
I'm not-
fair, mine makes sense because he made a glorious reference when he bought that. So I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, Bobby
You were even
Roode-
more thrown off by Shuda being, what was it?
Oh,
Dan Severn.
Dan Sever.
I've heard that from multiple people. He's not the only. Like they just they see the mustache and then their brain just shuts down. Like, they don't notice anything else. It's like, oh, that's
Filipino Dave is Samoa Joe, right?
What?
yeah, obviously.
Yeah, okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't dumb.
I don't know what you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna push. I'm dumb. It took me way too long to figure that one out.
That one's pretty obvious, to be honest, Paul.
What?
It's the pose more than anything.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's an entirely original property.
Who's gonna
Wait,
break it
does
first?
Samoa Joe actually only wear one elbow pad? I feel like he wears two.
And then I'm gonna upgrade a jobber.
That's what makes it legal.
What makes it legal is that it's an original property of my own design. So shut up.
Well, technically you didn't design it. Alex did.
I told her how to design it.
Secret.
all the art instructions came from me.
Who's up?
I think Piper? Question mark?
Yeah, I upgraded to a journeyman, so.
Oh, that's you.
See, I would definitely recommend getting another journeyman. Would not have been a bad idea. Like for hardcore, you can get away with it a little bit more because their guys are a lot cheaper, and Philadelphia gets you more money. But you generally want to try and have like between 2 to 4 journeymen in the end of the first turn. You can also get rid of these promotion cards. You don't use them for anything else for the game.
Oh, okay.
You get one promotion, and then the rest are worthless. I think Shulk, went Piper, I think?
I didn't go yet.
Shulk. I don't know why Pyle does not like putting turns on.
What are you talking about? No, that would take. If you had to pass it around, it would take forever, dude. If you had to do it every single time in the phase, like, it would just drag the game so much.
It's my turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, shit, my Windows is raining hard.
No, I was hoping your luck would continue and you would just have 5 more.
Yeah, now.
You know what I'm gonna take? I'm gonna take Hector.
By the way, if you, I see James didn't sign more than 4. If he doesn't use, say, Dizzy Gomez at the end of his turn, he gets to keep Dizzy Gomez.
Yeah.
Okay, they stay in your deck.
Yeah. If you don't put them on your show, then they stay with you until you use them.
I pass.
I'm broke. So is Piper.
Yeah, I passed too.
All right.
James,
Yeah, I got a buck. I'm passed.
Everyone's done.
we're all broke.
On the booking. All right, so just go ahead and take your local guys, take your independent wrestlers that you signed, and then just combine them into one deck.
The rest of us are gonna do it as we go. How do you want to show them how hybrid technically works, or not?
Let's for the first turn, let's do it one at a time. So let's start with Piper, and then we'll go to each.
How many do I draw? 6?
So you draw 6 for your opening hand.
I'm gonna go get a bowl then.
Okay, so your first match is you're probably going to want to be War Kawasaki and Bud Drinker for no other reason than that gives you the rest of your cards. If you didn't put those two together, then you would just be kind of going blind for your last 2. So you put those 2 down. They have the same style as Hardcore, so you get to draw 4 more cards. And then you can pair off Jack Love and Double M. It's probably the opposite of the pairings that you wanted.
Yep.
And then, just pair those guys off. And then once Ed gets back from his illicit activities. Actually, screw it. We'll skip over Ed. James will go with you.
Cool. I mean, I'm sure you can figure out what I'm booking.
Yeah, so Ed starts off with Maya and Ray Enigma, so he can draw us 4 cards.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, we're streaming. Should I try to be less swearing?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, that's not the pairings I wanted.
I don't think a crossover between wrestling and board games is a very young demographic.
It's not, and Twitch streaming, you know.
I don't know, 12-year-olds love their Fortnite.
They do, but this isn't Fortnite. They're all watching Fortnite, so it's fine.
Are you kidding? Kids love Namor.
You ask a kid who their favorite wrestler is, they'll say Nakamura every time.
They'll say Filipino Dave. All right, Shulk.
I'm back.
Okay, I had everybody skip you.
I figured you were gonna do that. I went to get a bowl of cereal.
Oh, I thought you were getting like, a
Illicit
bowl of weed.
Activities.
I thought you were getting a bowl
Yeah.
of weed or something.
I realized after I said I'm gonna get a bowl that I didn't finish. I was just like, should I? Nah, I'm just gonna keep going with it. Let's take that.
And I think with the cards I had in my deck, I got the worst pairings.
That's all right, but even though the pairing is
It's not
bad,
terrible,
it's
though.
still not like it's still
not a bad show.
Yeah, it's not going to be terrible for you.
I think they
Especially
could get
digitally.
I think
It's
they
not
could
like
get
that
medical.
one game.
Yeah, you could have gotten the dreaded 5 local guys and 1 independent wrestler hands where
Yeah.
you have to pair them off with a local guy. All right,
I could technically get a medical marijuana license, but nah.
Good for you, Ed.
Huh?
All right, go ahead.
I
Lay out
I
your
have
show.
crowns.
We're over 31,513 backers. $31,017.
Hey!
100 minutes to
Now-
go.
As hybrid, if I do a pairing like this where it's 2 different colors, I actually can now draw 4. But if I did a sports entertainer and a sports entertainment, I would only draw 2.
That seems like
Makes
a pretty
sense.
okay card.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the benefit of hybrid, is that it gives you a lot of versatility, but it doesn't give you any other bonus beyond that. So he only gets extra card drawing from his promotion.
Well, unless I'm in Boston.
Well,
in which
right, but then
case-
that's off the venue, you know. Technically, anybody could go to Boston, but
Yeah, ship up to Boston
whoa.
to find a wooden leg.
All right, so everybody's got their shows booked. We're at the end of booking phase. If anybody has anything to play, go ahead. If not, we'll move on to ticket sales. All right, so moving on to ticket sales, starting off with Piper. So again, you just take the star power, total it up. If anybody has matching star power, then you get an additional $2.
I wasn't thinking when I booked this show. I completely forgot I was in Orlando. I kind of screwed myself a little bit. Oh well.
Also, keep in mind that your hardcore wrestlers all get an extra 2-star power. So Bud Drinker is a 7-star power, War Kawasaki is a 4, Jack Love is a 7, and Double M is a 2.
I think 20, right?
Let me double check. So we got 7 for, so that's 11. 11, 7, 18, 22.
Oh, I forgot the journeyman.
Yep. So you get $22. So just pull that out of the bag. Add that to your pile. And Ed, you got 1224. It looks like.
I made $19.
Who made 19 bucks? Who said that?
Me. I had $1 left. I put it back. I took a 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's
I've also made $19.
Okay. So, Shulk, James made 19, Ed made 24, and Piper made 20. 22. Alright, so now that we've got that, if anybody has anything to play at the end of ticket sales, you can do so. If you have any dirt sheets or special
I do.
announcements. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, who's holding me up?
Yeah, who are you playing on?
Piper. Hold on.
You get to pick the wrestler that it gets played on.
Alright, you want to put it on
I
Ray,
think
he's
I
the most
played it on the
expensive one.
wrong person.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Just pick
yeah.
whoever you were going to do it on.
You kind of have it off to the side. Go ahead and just put it over top of the card. I would suggest Ray Enigma.
If you're doing it to me, put it on Ray Enigma. If you're doing it to someone else,
No, he's going to put
find
it
the
on
most
Ray
expensive
Dragon.
guy. Okay, yeah.
So, Shulk, you got to pay $7 or lose the match.
Isn't
Question
it
is-
$6 because they have strong style?
Yes, you're right. It is one less because
Yeah, does the Lucha thing affect that too? So if you played it on Phaedrals,
good question. Let me see. It says it has to pay their cost again. So it's their cost, whatever the adjusted cost is. So if if it's one less for strong style, then it would be one more for Lucha Libre in a non-Lucha promotion. So yes,
Cool.
he would have to pay that extra again. Okay, so we're done with ticket sales. Shulk got held up, so now we go on to show quality. So you take the average of the matches and then determine the overall quality from that.
I got 11.
I also got 11. Fuck.
I got 11 as well.
Copycats.
Remember, your hardcore
Yeah.
wrestlers get +1 work rate, Piper.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I could have done better than 11. I just made some dumb book decisions because I forgot about Orlando.
I got 8.
You have one more match over here. You have 9.
Oh, I'm dumb. 9.
Oh, it's the same though. So everybody went up 1 reputation for that turn. Okay, so now clean up. Just get rid of all the tokens. Any of the independent wrestlers who you booked on your show goes back to the talent pool. Your local guys go back to your regular roster, and then your venues go back into the venue space there.
All the tokens can go in the trash.
We're on to turn number 2.
As first player, I'm keeping Utica in my hand because I'm paying $1 for it.
Okay, so I'd
All right,
stay
you
in
know what?
Utica.
I'm going to Mexico.
James is going to Mexico City.
Time to book my show with $18. Or is it 17? I think it's 17.
On to Orlando.
Yeah, it's 17.
Well, Shulk's
I'm
got
staying in Philly.
I'm gonna play a card at the end of booking or venue.
Okay.
Ooh. So it's dropping down scheduling conflict.
Oh, you bastard.
What wrestler type are you choosing, Ed?
Lucha!
I hate you.
So
Oh,
James
that's me.
cannot sign Lucha Libre wrestlers to his Lucha Libre show in Mexico City.
Lucha! Get fucked.
Don't think I'm winning this one.
That's rough.
And Drew
Give
McIntyre,
back
the
to him.
Lucha party is over.
Give it back.
Alright. Watch, it's gonna be a board of a bunch of expensive Lucha guys. None of you are gonna be able to.
It's all locked. Alright, let's see what we got. That's not an expensive Lucha guy. Neither is that.
Yeah, it's not actually gonna happen.
Alright. Yeah, now here come the expensive
Oh,
Lucha
yeah,
guys.
those. Oh, boy.
Oh, I hate you right now.
Alright, Ed gets first pick.
I love Kaylee.
Yeah, good.
Did you see Jane Cena early?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Jane Sienna, you mean?
I'm going to take. Oh, this sucks.
I think Kaylee was one
Just
of the...
bump all of your dudes to Journeyman.
Kaylee was
Yeah,
one
I
of the
should,
first,
but I still need to have enough people to put on a show.
Yeah, just get 4 cheapos.
Yeah, people that aren't gonna lose me too much money.
Kaylee was one of the first pieces of art we did, actually.
It's not a good choice for me right now. I guess I'll take Mercy Killing.
Ooh,
Is that what you're hoping for in this game?
wow.
Right now, pretty much.
Hey,
Maybe I'll
we
just
can-
pick London Everturn and go after you. Fuck it.
Ah, no.
Oh, look, so it's the same price and better than him in every way.
Ooh, look at that Maya.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Nope. Who was first? Whatever.
Internet spoils.
Yep. Oh, this is gonna be a mess of a show.
90 minutes to go on the campaign.
I will say Ted Babylon is a really nice looking card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way that one came out for sure. Well, it's funny because it's also Ted Babylon was designed and drawn like, 8 months after everybody else was, so it's literally just Alex got better. So, like, the promos are a little bit sharper than some of the other wrestlers, because you can see, because like it took about a year to get the art done for the base game, and then we did the WrestleCon promos just like last February, I think February or March. So those were done definitely the most recently.
You know what? Screw it.
Oh, it's getting them dirties. Dart it.
Sorry, the 4 people I can't sign are a bit too expensive for me right now.
You could try and, well, actually, convention weekend wouldn't even really help you out here. Actually, it might, because it would just put cheaper options on the board.
Hopefully.
But
I've resigned to my loss. I'm just going to screw Ed over now.
that's fine. That's fine by
Fuck
me.
me.
It's my turn.
You made your
Look, you
bed.
completely tanked me on turn 2. What else am I...
I mean, my options were you or Shulk, and you had the better option.
You could have not
Oh.
played it at all, Ed.
It was a good play,
Why would I hold
but I'm
that,
vengeful,
though?
so...
So people don't try and burn you alive turn 2 of the game.
I mean, there's only 6 turns.
I know, but 4 turns from now is a long time.
I can fuck him too.
Now seriously though, like saving that on when there's a Lucha guy out, saving that for turn 5 or 6 when he has the money to buy like 12 Lucha wrestlers or whatever, that might have been the better play. Like you might have been better off holding that. This does turf him pretty early. That is like good, but
I have plans.
you can make the argument that late game would have been a better time to play that.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Is it gonna blow up in my face, or am I gonna win? Probably the first option.
I don't know. That's the nice thing about 4-player games is it's anything can
I have to
happen.
pass.
Shulk, did you pass already?
Having to pay Rain Dragon again, kind of.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Don't be sorry.
It's your turn.
This is blood.
It's your turn.
You're out for blood.
You were just telling me to not do what I did, and now you're telling him to do it.
But playing held up early is great because that's exactly like you can like just straight cripple a person potentially.
Look, there was a 7-cost person.
Right. That's the danger of playing an expensive guy or buying an expensive guy early on too. Is if somebody hits you with a held up, it really hurts you.
Go ahead, James. I mean, you got Jaden Prince up there.
That's what I'm doing.
Go ahead, Piper. Wait, Shulk, you only have 3 guys.
I know, I can't afford anyone else.
Damn.
I only have $2.
Good luck.
Yeah, and now there's someone I can afford easily. I can't.
Part of me wants to side him just to screw you.
James?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to get my... There we go. At least I now know how much is there.
$1 is in the table.
What?
He got the weird money glitch, and one of the dollars was literally inside the table.
Did you fix it?
Kind of, only halfway. It's still stacked stupid.
Whatever.
Where did you go, James?
I'm buying... Yes, I bought a dirt sheet. I'm buying another dirt sheet next turn, so whatever. I'll just use them both.
I'll pass.
Boom! Boom. Uh-oh.
You can leave me
Alright,
on
now move
24.
all 3 of the other ones back.
It's your turn, James.
So we're gonna have like a couple people losing rep this turn.
I have a full show.
This is dirt. Well, no, I said a couple people. So Ad lost it, and Schultz losing one.
Oh.
This is
yeah.
this is dirty.
Oh,
stuff.
not necessarily. He's got $2. Filthy Kenny on the board.
No, he passed already.
Oh, okay. I don't know why he didn't just buy Kenny.
Because Kenny wasn't there
Okay.
when he passed.
Oh, I thought he was there. He was playing last
No.
time. Alright.
Nope, he came
Alright,
out.
I'm wrong.
He came out like two picks after.
Piper, you
Alright, so
done?
that's the end of signing phase.
Yep. And the signing. If anybody has
You're
anything
drowning
to
in
play.
bills. Unless you've not pushed anyone yet, in which case that was a waste. Oh, no, you have. Okay.
Yeah, I just
Oh, that one's still in my
Yeah, I
hand
guess it's
from last time.
All right, let's get these guys out of here.
Who got
I'll
hit
be
with
honest,
bells?
I was hoping to draw double booked and play it on myself and get some kind of
Yeah.
a bonus.
So everybody, now that we're past the kind of tutorial turns, everybody just kind of lays out in the booking phase all at the same time, Piper. So you can go ahead and just plan out your show. If you have any questions, just let me know. So I think my proudest accomplishment of the my proudest accomplishment for this whole campaign is that I managed to do all of this without having to get put through a table.
Why did you not want to get put through a table?
Because it hurts. And I trust
Have
You
Never
sound like a
seen
man that's speaking from experience.
trust
Yeah, have you done that before?
I haven't taken a tail bump. I've taken a bump in the ring, which was not pleasant. Honestly, like, it probably would have gone okay, but, like, trusting my life in the stranger's hands is like,
Said the man that put it on the page.
I know. Hey,
Yeah. You're a gambling man.
I am. I would have done it. I would have been okay. It would have been fine.
I'm sure you would have had ways to probably would have gotten one of your wrestling friends to be like, "Hey, I'm taking a table bump. Can you spot
Oh
me?"
no, I would have had my friend come along, who is who's wrestled for more than a decade and is
Yeah.
a trainer, and we would have brought our own table, so like we would have controlled it as best we could, but you never know.
What move would they have done? Powerbomb, choke slam.
We probably
RKO,
would have
what
figured it
they-
out based on the person. Depending. I mean, like, I'm a big guy too, so that's the thing.
Yeah, like if I bought that, it wouldn't be a powerbomb. I'm not a.
Mine would have been like a bulldog. You would have had to fall forward into it. I'm a very weak guy.
It could have been like we could have like set up like depending on like we could have like set up a platform and done like a choke slam or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Or
Rotations round choke
By the way, look
slam.
at this terrible show.
all right, so
I mean, it's a full card, so.
all right, so
Also, update. I just drew all those numbers with an eraser.
we're on to ticket sales then.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody get $2 for each point of reputation you have. So everybody but Ed gets $2 just off of their reputation, and then you go on to the actual money for the ticket sales.
I forgot that.
Yep, no problem.
I got 13 total.
All right,
I got 27 total.
13.
it's 11 there.
I got something.
That's 8. Yep. 19, 23. Yep, that's all correct there. I trust the rest of you to do the math on this on your own. Oh, I had just somebody comment on the Kickstarter. Will the full print and play be available to the buyers of a physical game? Yeah, I'll definitely continue. I will probably pull it, at least for now, from people from just like general consumption. But for anybody who did back the game, like, I'll definitely like link. So if you guys want to print it out and start playing it early, you will be able to, if you haven't done the print and play already.
I have not. Didn't plan to. Wanted to wait for the full copy.
That's fine. But I know some people want to get playing early, so
I have this. I've been playing early for a while.
that's true too. But you know, for the people who don't do tabletop simulator or whatever.
Hey, Paul.
Yes.
Is this going to be like available in stores? Like, can I go to my game store and buy it?
So we'll definitely have copies that will be going out to retail. I don't know if we're going to go through like a main distributor or through like Amazon. The best I would say is that if you are interested in like picking it up through like a local game store or whatever, let them know, and then you know I can get in contact with them and they can get the copies for you know like a retailer price, obviously. If you want to go through them, because with the first run or whatever, it will probably just be kind of like, I don't know if I'll be able to get in with one of the big like game distributors who they kind of distribute to the stores. It'll probably just have to be kind of, you know, piece by piece or whatever. But one way or another, it will be available for a retail purchase.
All right, cool.
All right.
Everyone do their match quality stuff.
Yeah.
Shulk, did you go up any, or are you stuck on 1?
Well, technically, I went down to 0, and then I went up on 1. Thanks to the ship.
Twinsies!
That's what I think of that card.
You're welcome.
I don't know if you guys saw me just chuck it off the table.
Whee!
I saw it go that way.
All right, so what do we got for everybody went up another 1, it looks like, except for Shulk stayed in place.
See
I
how
went
much
back
money
up.
do I have?
I mean,
Lunar
14
and,
bucks.
Lunar and
Okay.
James went up to 2. So, okay, cool.
Go ahead, James. You pick Venue first. Excellent choice.
You're just happy I didn't pick London.
Oh, you'll see.
Don't you worry, the game's not over yet.
Still anybody's game.
I mean, I know you're worried about the 2 dirt shoots in my hand, right? I knew you were gonna pick it. But I'm
I'm
not
not worried about
completely out
anything.
of the game yet, so I'm not gonna go there just.
no one's out of the game yet. This is, even though 2 guys are back, 1 rep. This is a close game.
Hey, what
I'm
happens if
short on
somebody
money.
Can someone do
goes
dishes,
below
please?
-3?
Well, what happened, Piper?
What happens if someone goes below -3?
It's
we
never
could go-
ever happened, so I don't know. The universe.
You go to -4. It's
The
just
u-
not on the board.
The universe implodes in on itself. There's no.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's no. You would have to actively work to get to -3 reputation.
Paul, are you gonna make the deck, or are you gonna make us do it?
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. Sorry.
Lucha. Not Lucha. Not Lucha. Still not Lucha. Not Lucha.
Thank you, Ed.
Lucha. Not Lucha.
Hot dog, not hot dog. You guys watch Silicon Valley?
Not hot
Anybody?
dog.
No.
No.
Not okay. Lucha.
I'll
There
be-
you go, James.
All right, you guys play on it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll take care of this with my 14 bucks. I'll
Go
13.
for it.
Alright, well. Off, man.
Go ahead, choke. Go ahead, Piper.
You did that on purpose, too.
I was gonna take Mothman, but Dane took him, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take him. And yes, I am taking him on purpose. It's your turn.
I know. Oh, what the hell is my money doing?
Go ahead, Piper.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
You're taking the monkey.
Monkey.
Now I'm thinking.
So it's funny. So going back to like the bump that I have taken before, I actually did like a really long write up for the Squared Circle Reddit about what it's like to take a bump when you're not like a trained wrestler, and it actually got like a pretty good response. I think I got like 1,200 upvotes or something like that.
I feel like I've read that.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, if
Who was first?
you might have.
I think you were first.
Are you sure? I think he.
It don't matter. They'll come out either way.
Eh.
We're just the internet here, spoiling every debut. It is your turn, Dose James.
Oh, this.
Yep.
I'm weighing my options. Give me a second.
Expensive, not Lucha.
It's almost like lucha wrestlers are really expensive.
Hey, look, and there's slightly expensive Lucha guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to afford it.
Oh yeah, you're broke.
You don't gotta be mean about it.
I mean,
That is mean. He's mean about everything.
I'm a sarcastic asshole if you didn't know
This
this.
jerk.
Yeah.
Joshua Queen, Joshua Queen.
But let's not forget the real question. Will someone please do dishes?
Will somebody do the dishes?
Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna take the first one.
Lucha, Lucha, Lucha.
I'm pointing in the air. Is it my turn?
Yes. James, you passed.
Yep. I'm passing.
Good, Chop.
Passing.
Good, Piper. I assume you went.
Yeah, I pushed.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, we're on turn 3 now. I'll remove the turn marker. Boop.
Go ahead, Jane. Or Piper, I'm done.
Hey, did you draw another bad rep?
Yeah.
Wow.
Luckily, I'm in London.
Oh, okay.
I should have done that already. I will say at least held up triggers after you've already got sales money.
Right, yeah. Well, I wanted to make sure that you had money to be able to pay them. Otherwise,
Fuck!
it would be a... oh. Wow. I can see, it's great because I can see all of the hands. So...
Nailed it.
So you can see what I'm laughing at right now.
Yep.
Which, to be fair, it's not the worst thing.
It's not too bad. Like you've got like an okay chance of getting out of this without too much of an ill
James,
effect.
did you draw what I drew?
I drew literally all of my local guys.
I drew one independent, all local.
I would rather.
That's the worst.
Yeah, I would rather draw all my local guys than draw 5 and 1.
Yeah.
You know what? That's probably the best that could have played out. Now that I can't get draws off them.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Yeah. Never mind. I think I booked the perfect show.
Yeah, like you backed into it.
Thank you,
like.
pure luck. Perfect show for what was in my deck.
Oh man, yeah, you got the that's probably best case scenario for you for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Ticket sales, get your $2 or $4.
Yeah, I usually add it at the end of my ticket sales.
And the ticket sales, anyone playing anything?
No, I made 22.
I got 9.
Oh wow, I'm not even. That was fast.
What's the bonus for work rate?
+1.
The bonus for matching work rate, yeah, you
So
take
4.
the average of the match and then you add 1 on top of that.
I think that should be a 5.
So when like a 3 and a 3 will become a 4.
And then it'll be a 5 because they are compatible.
Wait,
And
what?
this would be a 4. The other
Oh yeah, because hardcore.
14?
Yeah, it's 14 for you.
I got 12.
I got 11.
Where are you at?
There.
Okay. You just keeping all your money as ones?
Yes.
Okay. You just keep track of nor exchanging. I get that.
Oh, sorry.
He already took it.
Sorry. I'm paying attention.
Fourth turn.
I still wasn't paying attention.
Piper and James at 5. Ed and Shulk at 2.
Not surprising.
My turn to play test this.
You alright. Let's see what I got. Watch this be the one time where no Lucha guys show up. Or
I
they will,
hope for the
maybe.
best for you, James.
With my luck, he's gonna wind up with a
Cliffhanger. Ooh.
whatever that card was called. I mean, I'm not doing too badly. In fairness.
Andy Phenom's pretty good.
Almost correct. There's one Lucha guy.
Uh-huh. Like that too.
Two Lucha.
Dos.
Dos Lucha. Tres Lucha.
Tres amigos. Whoa.
Did that bug out for everybody the way it did for me?
No, cards just started appearing.
Alright, I'm just gonna flip that one. Cool, it's Sling Blade.
Magical cards.
Alright, my turn. I'll take Dizzy.
Uh-huh.
Shulk pushing. Piper picking up Moxie Ambrosia. I think Moxie Ambrosia in Philly is, like, value-wise, one of the best pulls you can make in the game.
Yeah. That is pretty good.
It's a
My turn?
It's a 6/3 for $4.
Tranquilo.
We are officially in the last hour of the Kickstarter campaign. 60 minutes to go.
I'm passing if you can't tell. It gets to me.
And yeah, I'm gonna pass as well.
Who was that?
Me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
It's just you and me, Piper, again.
Okay.
It's your go. Go ahead.
So it's just Ed and Piper left.
Yep. Piper, did you do something?
Yeah, I got a dirt card.
Go ahead, and I'm done. Also, anytime I'm gonna play this on you.
Oh.
Well played.
All right, I'm good.
Did that
Mother!
did that lack of advertising get canceled?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it did.
Yeah.
Who
God damn it!
Piper? Did you cancel that?
Yes.
Did you have?
No. He played it before I bought the next one.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I was just curious. I just looked away and saw you.
Yeah,
had
don't
five.
worry.
All right, no worries.
Paul, look at my hand.
Let me see here. Poor Ed. Ed in the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Hold up before you do ticket stuff.
God damn.
I changed my mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
I feel like I'm the worst at like sticking to my corner.
Just
Yeah, no,
sprawl.
I can vouch, but I don't care either.
James manspreading all over the board here.
Wow.
Oh, that's a $7 match when one of them's a.
You guys collect your money for your reputation already?
Nope.
I haven't. I usually just add it in.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, technically, I do it first just because it's easier for me to, like, usually when everybody is kind of like figuring other things out, I will just deal out everybody's rep and money, just so, like, it moves along. But it doesn't really matter. You can combine them together.
At the end of ticket sales, I'm gonna be playing a card.
Okay. So in the case of when we have multiple people who may be playing something, it does go in order of the first player. So the first player.
So I made 32.
Okay.
Where is it?
Yep. 20. Yep, 23. Well, you see, so you had 15, then 12. So 27, and then $10. 37. Okay.
I need your help getting down.
Need your help getting down, guys. I'm stuck. Help. Help me.
There's nothing I can do about this. Look, I got little sisters, alright?
Guys, once you help me get down, somebody's got to do the dishes.
Pipe. Pipe.
So this is just my
So
catchphrase
who's
now.
playing what?
Yeah, you have to play first.
All right, yeah.
guys.
So starting with Shulk.
I don't have anything to play.
Anything for Piper.
I'm good.
All right, Piper's not playing.
I'm playing something. I just don't know who I want to attack. It's between you two.
Make a call.
I think I'm gonna go over here, since you cockblocked my one card.
That's a real shame.
God, fucking A.
Good choice. I will laugh ass if we got one more for time. There's 3 of those in the deck, right?
Yep, there's three.
Yeah.
There's 3 in each of the counters.
And James, is there anything you wanted to play?
No, right now.
Okay.
For all you guys know, they're both 2 European words.
Could be.
$15.
10.
10.
11. I did not put myself on 21.
Yeah, sorry, no, I moved you.
That's fine. I just was not getting accused of cheating.
I think you were trying to cheat.
Oof. And the newcomer pulls into a solid lead.
That he does.
Actually, I'm gonna play
Turn engagement.
this on Mox Ambrosia.
Alrighty.
Yeah, probably best move.
No, no.
I don't like that I'm going
Hey,
into
thanks for
turn
your
5
rating.
and I still have 4.
I'm operating now by the light of my monitor. It's getting way too warm in this room. $51 to go. $31,229.
And the
I
new-
took London.
The new guy plays there.
Wow. Okay.
Got him! Oh my dip.
I'm not dumb. I'm 2 in the lead. I know what that leads to.
Well played, sir.
It's not wrong.
Well played.
Go ahead, James.
Yeah.
Then after venue selection,
After everybody selected their venue, it is.
that's on you, Shulk.
Yay. Thank you.
All right, who's making the board?
I'll make the board.
I'm very lazy, so it won't be me.
I keep asking Paul because he hates the way I do it.
It's not any quicker or easier than doing it this way.
It isn't
You
my
know, Paul, with a little bit of Python programming, it could all be automated.
If you want to do that. I have thought about looking into that, too. And actually, that's another thing that I've had a lot of people ask for when doing this is a mobile version of this game. So that might be something I have to look into once we get everything kind of set with the base. that would be just tough because I just have to figure out how like the best way for like the layouts for screens and whatnot, you know. Like I think it would have to it would have to like change from phase to phase, you know. It's a lot of information to get into like a phone screen or a tablet screen, so
Yeah, it would be pretty rough.
I think it's doable. I just have to figure out the best way to do it. But I wouldn't mind doing like an automated version, you know, like or like a full like actual like DLC release of this game at some point. That was all fancied up.
That's cool.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, my cat's being such a dick right now.
That's what you get for having a cat.
I should have given you away in the Kickstarter rewards. They probably wouldn't have let me do that though.
$200, you get my fucking cat.
I mean, you can sell cats. Why can't you offer them like extra?
At this point, I'd be willing to pay people to get rid of her. Oh, I hate your guts. Mwah.
Shock.
I hate you so much.
Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Anybody want this cat?
I don't know how much you offer him.
Female.
I have a dog, so
Female, 4 years old.
The cats and dogs thing is only somewhat true. A
Yeah.
lot of dogs and cats get along very well.
Very pretty, very soft. A terrorist.
Gorgeous fur. Did 9/11.
Yeah, no, she deals in psychological warfare, for sure. She is the definition of a terrorist.
yeah, James.
Yeah.
Before the terrorist cat destroys the game,
God.
just rips out Paul's computer cord,
Yeah.
destroys the game, and life itself.
Like, she clearly wants to be fed right now, so she's just circling my legs and just headbutting me in the ankle repeatedly.
She loves you.
No, she hates my guts and the feeling of
Wait.
mutual-
If she's headbutting you, does that make her Samoan?
Maybe.
No, because he's no-selling it.
She's got the body shape of a Samoan too, so works out.
She's fat!
She's big boned. No, we call her fat. She's spiritually extremely fat. She will eat literal garbage. She chews on plastic bags. She's a terrible creature.
I think it's James.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
That I can't help but think of wrestling isn't wrestling every day.
Oh, there's definitely a nod. That's definitely a nod to the wrestling isn't wrestling.
Yeah, okay.
Lol, I win.
Yeah, that was not unintentional.
Okay.
And Max Landis, if you're out there watching, I hope you don't take offense.
And her name is Jaciana.
Hey, Piper.
Up.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what's going on?
Oh, too bad.
Oh, fuck me. Right in the ass.
Wait, what just happened?
I like how everybody just like pointers.
Yeah.
Hey, Shulk!
I don't even know how to do that.
You hit tab.
You tap tab.
Yeah, you hit tab.
Hey, Shulk, you get a card.
Oh.
You know, if you guys wanted to be dicks, then you could just say that.
Yeah.
That lack of advertising on Piper stands but does nothing, and that was Ed's mistake.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but
You can.
Yeah, I
nah.
think that's a good point.
Ed's definitely pulled that shit on me before.
Oh, has he?
I'm half asleep right now. I'm just kind of throwing this game.
Sure. Yeah.
Excuses.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
fuck everyone.
Quote
Throwing the
unquote.
game, he says.
Throwing the game.
I'm in
Who's
fucking
up?
last, James.
You are.
Yeah. It's called losing, not throwing the game.
Fuck you.
It's getting dirty. Dirty.
Just go,
What's
James.
happening?
Oh my god.
It's not Sunday night, but there sure is some heat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Who's up?
It's me. I'm just, which of the two of them do I want to buy?
You want El Generic? I mean,
I'll wear the dunce
Nope.
cap on that one.
Wrong. That's not him.
I already know who it is. I've heard you mention
La Oscuridad.
Did James go yet?
it. No. His stats should be 100. Anyway. You like that one?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's great because I can say it without giving it away to them. Have they figured it out yet?
I think
I don't watch Lucha.
Who?
No, I meant the people at the table. Have you figured out who La Oscuridad?
Is it El Generico?
No, I told you his stats should be 100.
I would guess, but right now I'm in a mood of tranquilo.
So you know.
Hey, you know who my favorite Overwatch character is? La Sombra.
That's the best hint you're getting.
Alright, Piper.
What did you throw?
It was a lousy rap.
Who
Alright.
got hit with it?
It was him. That's why he threw it.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting a special announcement.
Who was getting the announcement?
I did.
Shulk?
Oh.
Pass, because I'm broke.
Are you pushing?
Yeah.
Oh, no one's gonna buy Dance ever?
I had a guy on the Squared Circle Reddit be like, "Why aren't there any people of color in this game? Why is Katsuo Shuda a white guy?" I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, "I showed him to my friends and we all think he's a white guy." I'm like, "I'm sorry, he's not like yellow enough for you or whatever, dude. I don't know what to tell you."
Look at the eyes!
It's like, what the hell? Jesus Christ.
Who's up?
James, probably, because I have no fucking money.
Okay. I guess I've got a dirt sheet then.
I've had, let's see, that was like always some of like the negative comments or like some of like the most fun ones throughout this whole thing. Like super early on, like when I first shared the game, I think I was on the Squared Circle Reddit before like I even did the Kickstarter when I was just doing the prototypes. Somebody like posted it on Twitter and called the game an overwrought mess.
Oh.
Even though like they had never played it, you know, and I even tweeted the guy, I'm like, I'll send you the files to play this game if you want, you know, like, and he never responded to me. And then on the
Why would he want to play it? It's an overrun.
yeah, I know. Then there was this really weird time when I first created the Facebook account, which was even earlier before than that, where like I had this one day where like 5 people reviewed the game and gave it like 1-star ratings and like trashed it, and like literally at that point, like besides my immediate circle of friends, like 2 people had the game. Like it wasn't.
You have shitty friends.
It wasn't even available, and like one of them was in like Spanish. It was like no me gusto. Like what?
This sounds like random trolls.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just somebody I pissed off or whatever, but it was just super weird. It was like for one day and then it stopped.
I think it is James.
I have no money. I pass.
Shulk. Whose turn is it?
Shulk.
Shulk.
I'm going to buy a special note.
I wanted you to thin the board.
And then I had one on the Wrestling with Regret video that we did, where this one guy was like who plays card games in 2018?
I don't know.
And then like
A lot of
people were like a shitload of people. The guy's like, this is a niche idea, it'll never go anywhere.
Ooh.
And then like you know, like a week later when we hit the goal is like, well, I guess what the fuck do I know, because it hit the goal, whatever. Like he was all
Like I'm not super big into it, but are we not in the Renaissance?
yeah, we definitely are. But that's the thing,
It's
is like
the
if you're not like, if you don't play them, I guess you wouldn't know. But like if you play them at all, like you know that this is like the time for board games and card games. Like beyond, like this is the golden age of those types.
I don't follow what's apparently good. I just like, oh, that looks interesting.
Same.
Yeah, but
So I have a few weird ones.
I guess because, you know, like I didn't make like fucking Overwatch or whatever, and like, you know, like 1 billion people didn't want it, like that it's like, you know, a worthless idea or whatever.
What card was that?
Driving, buddy.
Oh, nice.
Apparently, Sheamus and Rusev are now riding together.
You mean Rudra?
They're good friends.
You know, it took me a few minutes to figure out. Like, I figured out immediately from the art that it was Sheamus, but I'm saying like, why is he named Rocksteady? And then oh, it's that Ninja Turtles movie.
Mother, come on!
Is everybody done?
No.
Oh, he just drew his. All right, fair enough.
You know, at first I didn't see the purple, but that's still fucking rough.
All right, I'm good.
I really thought it happened a third time.
Not ideal, but not crap.
At the end of the booking, I'll play something.
I have London.
I know! Now. I'm half asleep.
Does everyone else have the issue where sometimes the last card just doesn't?
How many matches?
Yeah,
is
because
it?
it's weird with like drawing like one card from a
5.
1-card deck sometimes.
Max is 5 unless you're in San Antonio, then you can have 6.
Okay.
You don't need to book 6, you can still book 5, but you can book 6 if you feel like it.
What's the bonus for star rating?
$2 extra.
Plus 2. Oh, 2 total. Okay.
Yeah, per match or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, I got something to play at the end of booking phase. So let me know, guys.
I have something to play too.
Yep. So that's a 12. Yeah, you're right.
Piper, are you gonna play anything?
Give me 1 second.
What's that? Who's playing what? Hey,
I'm done.
still got stuff to play at the end of booking. You might not want to be counting. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go for it.
All right. All right.
Do you have anything you want to play? I want to play something first.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
my
That's fine. Play.
Um,
I'd like to point out I do still have some cards in here. All right, Miss Flight goes to the bottom of my roster, and considering, oh yeah, all right, sucker,
yeah.
I hate you.
I was counting cards. I've been holding that for a while.
On my next turn, at least. Well, you know what? This was gonna go to, well, just for that. Anyway.
Yeah, play on the person dead fucking last. Why not do Shulk?
It's called Vengeance.
I mean,
This
if
isn't.
you look at Piper, he already put down that he has a match that's gonna get him $12.
Yeah, he's got London.
Also, this isn't 2004 WWE. There's no pay-per-view called Vengeance anymore.
Are we
Alright,
good?
Fine, well, we'll play that Metal Gear game, Revengeance. It still counts.
Thank you.
Alright.
Tell me when ticket sales is over.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start counting now. Five, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, I played this.
Six, 12, 18, 4, 30. Get 8.
There we go.
$20. I can't copy and paste.
How much do I get for having 7 reputation?
It's always ×2, so 14.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Alright, I believe I made 31, including rep. Yeah.
Alright, including rep, I made $40.
I made an amount.
I made a number of dollars.
Yep.
I made an effort.
End of ticket.
Yeah. Aw, come on!
Rip.
30 minutes to go.
All right. Does anybody have anything to play?
No, no. Do you have more?
Nope.
I already told him my shit up. I moved. I only made a total of 9.
I made 8, so at least I can still go up 1.
I have a plan for next turn, and
I got 13.
Oh,
That's
Ketsuo's in the trash. R.I.P.
Where he
Dave Severn.
belongs.
I mean, of course he's white. He's Dan 7. It's perfect. We're in that like 10% of the time. It's great.
It's Mox, obviously.
That's right.
You just have Mox under a 2-year contract.
I love her.
Whoa, that's sexual harassment.
Vince got
Yeah,
away
that's
with
Joey
it.
Ryan's thing.
That is true. Vince did get away with that, but that was in like.
Do you know what
2000.
the ECW was like?
It can be an expression of I love her as a worker. He didn't say he was in love with her. That'd be
Welcome to
weird.
Philly.
These all guys going back to the market. Anybody else need to go back? No?
I'm gonna go
Okay.
to. I didn't put Mexico back. I'm staying there.
Alright.
I'm gonna play the fuck you game.
The fuck you game.
Yes,
Fuck you to who?
all of you.
Oh, okay.
Mainly you, though, James.
I had a feeling.
Wow.
Also, I'm gonna try to get as low as rep as possible.
Oh,
I feel like that's a bit counterproductive.
I feel like I can't win, so I'm not gonna try.
Back in Philly, baby.
Where it all begins again.
Oh wait, we're after the venue phase. Yeah, you can sign high. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Hold
you
on.
play Philly
No,
all turn?
Bonk!
Ha!
Do you seriously have all three of them?
I did.
Wow.
Did you play? Did you play Philly every turn?
No, I played London
Oh
last
yeah,
turn.
he went London for like.
Oh,
Was it just
One.
last turn?
Just
or
one.
the turn before that?
It was just last turn.
yeah. See, I still don't remember that you went to London.
Yep. Oh come on, this board.
It's very good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, James.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a special announcement. Oh no, I'm not. Okay. Gonna get Daredevil thing.
Even if you get a special announcement, my cards will still trigger.
wait, Ed, what did you do your first turn? Maybe I missed
Dirt,
it.
dirt sheet. Go ahead, Shulk. Cause
Free fish.
Gotta love that free
Gotta love
fish.
All right, I'm gonna get an announcement.
How about this time? Can I do it?
Oh, wait a minute. No.
Yeah, you got it.
Conjured a fourth one.
Three tries is a charm.
I'm so proud of you.
Yay.
You know what won me, or what got me so far ahead isn't even that promo card. It was Philly.
Yeah.
Just an overwhelming amount of money.
Whose turn is it? Shulk, James, somebody? Me?
I took a special announcement, so I definitely played.
Shulk.
Alright.
I'm gonna give London the trashiest show ever.
Dave's gonna slaughter you.
I'm basically no showing my whole event.
Jesus.
Okay. I see he went.
It's poor sportsmanship, Ed.
I'm trying to something different here.
You can only buy 3 dirt sheets.
Yeah, but look, I used one.
That's true.
Yeah, he used it, so you can just keep going.
Well, to a certain extent.
Well, until I run out of cash,
Only
and then I'm
if
gonna
you can
have-
get ones that you can play in the signing phase.
True.
Whose turn is
Holy
it now?
you have 3. You have 3
Oh.
rep, Ed? Jesus.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go down to like 0.
God damn, Ed.
I told you I was kind of throwing the game after I fucked myself on turn. James, I think it's your turn.
Oh, is it?
Pay attention.
Okay.
I think so, because I bought a dirt sheet. Like I
I'm
said,
gonna get another announcement.
I was not taking this game seriously. It's not a game against you, Paul, so I don't have to.
Uh-huh. Look at this. He doesn't. He doesn't feel. He has to waste his time with other people.
I don't know. I beat the crap out of him in the second turn, so.
Yeah. And I'm here, aren't I? Whose turn is it?
Yeah, it's my turn.
I'm here at least.
That you are.
Just Del Rio and no-show it.
Oh
That's
my
what I'm
god,
doing in
that was
London.
the funniest thing about that. So, speaking of WrestleCon stuff, so my table at WrestleCon was like right across the way from the Impact Wrestling table. And Del Rio was there all fucking day. He was hanging out at the Impact table all day. And then I go to the show, and Del Rio's not there. I'm like, where the hell did he go? He was literally at the Impact table for 8 hours.
He went to get drunk.
And he was fucking... I just couldn't believe him. Like, you are such a piece of garbage. Oh my god.
I went.
Yeah, alright, I'm looking.
It was that, and then Harry Smith throwing coffee in Jake the Snake's face.
Yeah, what the hell was that about?
So,
Screw it, I'm gonna get Horford.
I guess at some point, I don't know, I don't think it was there, but it was probably some point in the past, Jake had said something about Davey Boy that was not particularly pleasant or flattering. So I guess Harry was just giving him a receipt for that. But so like, you know, like we're in the venue, and like all of a sudden I hear like yelling for like help or whatever, and it's Jake's daughter. And then like there's like commotion, but not like anything like really crazy, and then Jake just kind of like walks back to where his table was, and his face is all red. But he doesn't like get medical attention or anything after having hot coffee thrown in his face. He just looks kind of surly about it, and then goes back to his table. So also, in addition to being across from the Impact people, I was sat right next to the Nasty Boys.
I saw that in your the
Yes.
Wrestling with Regret video.
Yep. So like, well, you know, people are like, oh, what's going on? And then like, Knobs is like, Jake's an asshole. He probably deserved it. You know, like just
I know it's my turn.
no remorse for Jake the Snake. The Nasty Boys were funny. Being with them for 3 days was interesting. They kind of
Alright, gross.
they bogarted some of our table space on the second day.
Talent Scout.
Scry 5.
Looking ahead.
So, do you have to pay the cost to sign them?
Yes.
Yeah, you still gotta pay.
And you do not have to sign somebody. If you don't want any of them, you can just put all 5
you
back
may.
and take a different action.
Still gotta put them back, though.
Yeah, you put them back, and then you can do a different action if you want.
You know, for a bit there, I was considering signing the Mexican superstar Juanita Siena, but I mean, Juan Cena was a thing.
Yep.
Weird thing.
The one of the popular tactics for Lucha is sometimes like for like 5th or 6th turn is to just go LA instead, and then just get a bunch of really high star power guys because you have a bunch of money at that point.
Yeah, well, I probably would have been fine if there was some Lucha people on the board.
Yeah, well that's the thing too.
It's been a total of 1.
Yeah.
Will there be 2? I only have $5 left, so I might not be able to afford them anyway. No, there won't be 2. Okay. Alright.
Huh?
What do I got left? I got $5 left.
Just get it
I
up.
guess I'm signing KV Carr. Of fucking course.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. Not really. I wasn't really paying attention.
That's fine.
Yes, I know. Okay, yes, you can stop with that. Yes, yes, I know. But at the one who's the greatest. Thank you.
What are you, Alexa Bliss now? Is it your turn, Piper? Shulk.
Dude's gonna have a stacked card.
Yes, he is. Jeez.
You know,
Watch,
If I
the thing's
get
gonna come out and he's
it.
gonna draw Mike Olay and 5 local guys. I say that. That's not what usually happens. I'm just looking at the worst case scenario and hoping it happens because it'd be funny.
I think it's Piper.
of course
I
I'm not
pass.
gonna draw 5 jobbers in Michael Lay. I'm gonna draw 5
So,
jobbers in Tommy Fish.
I think it's Piper.
Yeah, I pass.
I pass.
I pass. Does everybody pass?
James, you might want to shuffle in your local guys with that.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I wondered why my deck was 5 cards.
I was
Hey.
like, what the hell happened with James? Did he leave? What happened? Then I see his
Oh, I
local
completely
guys.
forgot I still had Lasombra in here. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Switch one out.
Also, I actually did not no-show my event. I have 10.
Wow.
Okay, let's just speed this up. So you know
What counts as the booking phase? Like when we first select the matches?
That is when you're laying out the show. So you're in the booking phase right now.
No, I won't change anything. I just wanted to use it.
Geely? Oh, you got to put down your last match.
Forgot, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I am going to play something at the end of booking.
I'm gonna play something at the end of tickets.
Once
All
everyone's
right,
done.
so
I'll
end of
finish it.
booking first. So we'll wait till everybody's done booking and then go in the appropriate order.
Cody Tyson, go away.
Uh-oh.
Right. Okay.
Or at least you had the wrestler to replace it.
No, if he didn't, then Cody Tyson would come back out.
No, so
I completely forgot to play this. You guys gonna screw me?
if
Kind of.
actually
Yeah.
if you play a missed flight and you don't have a wrestler to replace him with, then you don't get any. Like I think I gotta figure out a way to word it better because I wanted to avoid being able to just replay somebody who missed their flight because that doesn't make any sense thematically. But
I held a card. I held the card like I held this card because everyone had 10. I was like, oh, I can't play that.
Here, I'll make you feel better about missing it, James.
Yeah, sure.
It being worked.
But yeah, I held that card because I thought, oh, if I play that when he has 10,
I
it just
know.
comes.
It's I gotta like figure out a way to word it, but there's
Ticket now?
It is ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to word it, but it's you are supposed to, like, if you can't replace him with anybody but him, then you lose the match.
That would have been very helpful a lot of turns ago.
I think it's actually says it in the FAQ in the notebook. FAQs.
I didn't look.
Well, that's your own goddamn fault. If someone played Missed Flight on my wrestlers and I don't have any cards in my hand, what happens? First off, if you have no cards in hand, but there are cards currently in your roster, you should have drawn 2 during the booking phase. Do so now. If you have no cards in your roster or your hand and someone plays Missed Flight on a wrestler, you have no one to replace the wrestler with and therefore must remove the match from your show. This is why it's a good idea to have at least 1 extra wrestler on your roster just in case. The wrestler targeted by Missed Flight gets returned to your roster, and the other wrestler on the dissolved match gets returned to your hand. So there.
What's my 6?
All right, I'm done with ticket.
I made 38 bucks.
At the end of the ticket, I will be playing something else.
Who has first play?
Me.
All right. I also have something to play.
All right. I'll play what you're gonna play.
Ooh.
Really? Like, I know
Yeah.
I'm not gonna win, but come on.
You
You
have
mean
the
you already had
you have
Cody
the best hand.
miss his flight?
You have the best hand out of all of them. He's injured. You can leave that card over here for him.
I didn't move it. I think James threw it.
This is a very dirty game.
You screwed me with him last turn.
Show quality phase.
If everybody
Yeah.
collected their money, then yes.
Man, I had a chance of making a comeback and winning that. Actively got in the way. I'm playing that, by the way.
I have 4 reputation at the end of this game. Well, actually 8 when I count my money.
I got
4,
13.
8,
All right, let's take it one at a time.
11,
Do the rep for the turn.
14, 16, and then this brought me down to 11. So I still only gained +1.
I got 7. I hate you, Ed.
You're welcome, Shulk.
Wow. Dirty.
When you don't get any rep on your last show.
Yeah, that's not good. I had that happen with I was playing with friends a couple days ago. Same thing happened. They had like a 7 for their last show. Because that was when I was just play testing London and just bombing everyone the whole game.
You know what I just did?
That's
Pretty
what
much.
I like about London is the fact that it can affect other people, but it can't really win you the game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Piper won his game.
Well, yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, you can't.
But it can
you
lose
can't-
someone else the game.
You can't go to London every turn and just beat everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's possible. Because
No.
Why are you at Ed? Why are you at 8, Ed?
Cause I'm adding my last. I'm not.
Oh, you've added your money already.
yeah,
okay.
so you get one point of reputation for every $5 you have left, Piper.
I play this game a lot. I kind of know what I'm doing. I just go really fast.
So you
I
have
got 7 more.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you get another 10 reputation, Piper. So you end at 21. Shulk ends at 16. James ends at 13, and Ed ends at 8. So congratulations, winning the first game. Woo!
Can I
Never
flip
liked
the
it, Piper.
table now?
Sure.
I am the table.
So what'd you think?
Yo, it's really good, dude.
Thank you. Cool.
I really, really like it.
Awesome.
I mean, everyone loves winning.
There's a reason I asked if it was going to be a retail.
Yep. Yeah, like I said,
Is Kickstarter over yet?
Nope. But we definitely.
I don't have any money.
9 minutes to go, according to.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we can bullshit for another 9 minutes or so. Definitely not gonna do another game, but.
I actually got to run.
Okay,
But
that's
thank you.
fine.
We can't do the 10-minute short rules.
Yeah, the 10-minute game. Everybody.
10 minutes.
It's like the normal game, but you play one turn.
Play one.
Congrats again, Paul.
Thank you very much. Thank you for playing, man. And don't be a stranger again to stay part of the community. We're always playing games, especially adding them. So
Oh, for sure, yeah.
definitely stay
Yeah, I
involved,
like to
man.
play when I'm around.
All right, later, guys.
See ya, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for playing.
8 minutes to go.
Reset the table so we're not looking at an empty void for
I'm
the
reloading
next
it.
8 minutes.
I'm done it now.
It always throws me off as it's loading and I just see kings.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, what loaded wrong? Oh, it's just not loaded at all yet. Got it.
So I think, and I haven't like 1000% like made it official, but I'm pretty sure that the first expansion is going to be tag teams.
Okay.
I think it's going to be kind of like a smaller box, so I might even be able to like just release it. It's going to depend on how much money we have left over from like the sales of the retail game and just left over from the Kickstarter money we got. So I'm not sure if I'm going to need to do another Kickstarter for it or if I'm just going to be able to release it, because I think it's just going to be like probably 15 tag teams in each style and then like another like 5 special announcements and 5 dirt sheets, and then just putting it like a tuck box and selling it for like maybe like $15 or so.
That's cool.
And that'll be like
Quick question, Ed. What did I do to you?
I don't remember why I targeted you first. I think because I thought you were going to win.
I mean, all around, you carded at everybody. You definitely got me. And you hit me hard whenever you did hit me.
I mean, that was just the luck of the draw when I hit you.
I mean, you nailed, I'm forgetting his in-game name, Sombra, twice.
Oh, La
Twice
Oscuridad.
in 2 turns. You screwed me with him, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, so for the tag teams, yeah, it'll be like a smaller box, and roughly mechanically the way it's probably going to work is that the tag teams will be, a tag team on a card. So one card will be a tag team, and then you can book a tag match either against, putting 2 tag teams against each other, or putting a tag team against 2 singles wrestlers, and then taking basically the better of the 2 stats of those wrestlers. So say you guys are throwing the cards all over the place. I was going to grab somebody quick. So say you had like Dangan and Body Count be a tag team. They would be a tag team with the star power of 4 and a work rate of 3. Something like that. So then it's a thing of like you get the best of both of those guys, but then you have to pay for 2 singles wrestlers. So
It also sounds like a good way to hide cheaper workers you bought to fill out your card.
yeah, well, you can tag them off with local guys too and things like that.
That's true.
I think I may put some sort of rule in where like you have to use 1 stat from one guy and 1 stat from the other guy. Like you can't.
That's not a bad idea.
Like you can't just like put a jobber in with Jane Sienna and then just have Jane Sienna's stats. So I think that's how that's gonna go. I don't want to do anything that's gonna be too mechanic heavy for the first expansion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next great tag team, Andy Phenom and Sarah Starr.
Yeah, exactly. So I probably will do something like that. So that'll probably be, like I said, like expansion 1. Then other ideas for expansions that I haven't really picked on the order of is I'm probably going to do a title belt expansion. So you're going to be able to like buy championships for your promotion.
Yeah.
Put belts on the wrestlers, and then the idea I had was that, like if a wrestler had a title belt on them, instead of going back to the talent pool, they would go to a second champions marketplace, and then it would add another phase onto the game. So it would be, either before the venue phase or just after. You'd have the champions phase, where anybody who had like a belt on a guy would basically have the option to re-sign them, and then if they didn't, then like other people could buy like another promotion's champion. And then, it could lead to people having, like, multiple belts, or, like, other people's belts getting, like, trashed or something like that. So that's That's a plan. Big Montreal.
Hey.
And I should just like make like a table would just be Montreal or something. just...
There you go.
Well, that's the rules for every show. Everybody's running out of Montreal. There we go.
Everyone's lives in Montreal.
So yeah, title belts.
Honestly, you could. Yeah.
Title belts was an idea. I also thought about doing, and I think somebody else in the Discord made the suggestion or one like it of doing a Hard Times expansion, which would be like a separate deck of cards, and then at the beginning of each of the different 6 turns, you would flip one card over, and then that would be like the global negative effect for the board. Like, you know, like,
ooh, I like that.
the example would be
I
like,
like that.
parental boycott, all hardcore wrestlers have 0-star power or something like that. And then you
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you would have. I'm pretty sure somebody in the Discord had some sort of idea like that. But and then I'll also probably do like a classic wrestlers pack or something like that too. I know a lot of people have asked for that, so you know I might as well.
Okay, I love how ridiculously big I've made the one, Zach.
We should have been trying to make the world's giantest one stack where it's all fucked up.
I like how as soon as we were given everything and we're not playing, can't help but screw around random.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
The one stack
Why is
lives.
the one still there?
Cause I'm holding it.
Mine.
Whittling away. People are tuning into the chat like, hey, let me check this Book-It game out.
Hi, chat.
Like, what the fuck is this? This is the weirdest board game I've ever seen.
Catch the ones. There's the table.
Give us money.
We're high as fuck. Were we backstage with Rob Van Dam again?
Oh my god.
Nah, Bobby Battle.
That should have been a highlight. That should have been a highlight if they didn't highlight it.
What's
I like that you plugged the Twitch just to screw with them a little more.
Yeah, sure. Welcome to... Uh-oh. I might have just blown out the game. Welcome to Star Wars Rebellion, everybody.
Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to load this.
No, that was a terrible idea.
Very much. Hello, Cass.
Heyo.
Hello there.
Oh.
Which
I'll get it back. I'm gonna say back to Book-It here. There we go. Home sweet home. What are we at? Are we at a minute yet? 56 seconds. It's counting down by seconds for Christ's sakes. Holy cow. 50, 47, 46, 45. Oh. The 35 days are coming to an end.
It's like the Royal Rumble.
Wait, keep the countdown going.
Yeah, we're getting to 30. I'll count it down from 30.
Okay.
30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over!
-1.
-2, -3. No.
-4.
And rough board.
So the final count, $31,342.
Woo! Congratulations, Paul!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Taking my
guys,
board game.
everybody, thank you so much for all of the support. Thank all of you guys, Ed, Schultz, James. Thank you so much.
Thanks for making a fun board game.
Thanks everybody in the
Yes.
Discord. Thanks everybody watching on Twitch. And now the work's begun already. We already started work on the game, but we'll.
Yeah, give us a board game now.
It's done. Board game's done. It's all they're in the mail to all of you right now. That's a lie.
Whoa! That's copyright music.
He's trying to get our stream shut down.
The Pebble won.
Oh my god. All right.
Congratulate your new board game coming out. I had.
All right, I'm gonna go do the dishes.
I
figured that was the funniest thing I could say in that moment.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's chaos.
All right, guys. Thanks, guys.
I did it.
Thank you, everybody.
It's the size of the success of the Kickstarter. Half that weight in my hand.
What the fuck?
We were doubled it. We were close to doubling it. I can do math in front of you.
Yeah, I'm happy with where we got for sure. We have like, get some stretch goals going. So I'm very happy with everything. But I do have to probably be getting to bed. It's pretty late over here, so. So yeah,
yes, get some sleep.
Obviously I'm going to be doing, I'll be putting out an update to the actual Kickstarter itself. I will, and then as the time goes by, we're going to be working on the stretch goal cards starting this weekend. So the female jobber and journeyman art, we're going to start working on Saturday, probably, Sunday. And then we will, and London as well, the London venue. Once we have those done, then we'll get the prototype files to the manufacturer so we can get their prototype of the full version of the game for us. And then if everything's
Can you tell us anything about the Kickstarter cards?
The exclusive ones? I will be, but I want to wait until we get some art done for that.
That's fair.
Just
Very
because
nice,
I can give you the names, but the names are going to be without having the art associated with it. It's not going to work. But what we will do is as we get like sketches and different things done, like we will be kind of releasing those piece by piece. We're also gonna, I think, after we do the London and the stretch goal cards, the London and the jobbers and the journeyman, we're gonna we've already started doing the art design for the hardcore wrestler reworks. So we'll be we're probably gonna redo like those cards completely. Like they're gonna look like new, different frame and different kind of style and everything, in addition to being more violent. So those will probably be next. Then we will do the Kickstarter exclusive, the new wrestlers, and then we will do the custom art for anybody who did the To Be the Man level, because that we can get out to everybody pretty easily. So we'll keep everybody updated as stuff comes through. Like I said, we're going to be shooting really hard for that October-November deadline because we want it to be out by the Christmas season. And then while we're doing that, we'll probably start working on the first expansion, and then we'll keep everybody updated on that too. So.
Awesome.
All right, everybody, guys, thank you so much. Thanks, everybody, for watching. As always, again, the Discord channel, follow us on Facebook, whatever, join in. We're always looking for feedback. Thanks, message us on Kickstarter. Guys, thanks for joining me for bringing it home, and I'll talk to y'all soon.
That's awesome.
Have a good night.
Night, guys.